Hi guys, this is your pontiff. It's Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury live stream. Guys, I am streaming, I am doing well, and I'm here for you. Let's run the intro. And here we are with Lux and Dodger. Hello, how are you?
Hey.
How are you going, guys?
Going
Happy
good,
Valentine.
man.
Happy Valentine's Day. Yes,
I know.
indeed.
What a way to spend it. Spend it with a pontiff.
Yes.
Indeed. Archie,
Yes.
will you be our Valentine?
Hey, thank you,
Oh.
guys.
We had our Valentine's meal yesterday, so it was nice and peaceful, quiet and cheap. More to the point.
So what
it
did you have?
pretty good. Pardon?
What did you have? I think you told us before, right?
Oh, well, I had, it's not calamari, tempura prawns to start, and then halibut with mashed potatoes and roasted vegetables.
Halibut.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
halibut? What's halibut?
Halibut, the fish.
Oh, halibut. Halibut.
Halibut, yeah.
Halibut.
Sorry,
Halibut.
it's my, yeah.
Oh, that's
Not
that
halibut,
weird.
halibut.
That's like a flounder, isn't it? It's like a flounder. It's one that sits on the bottom, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's got
yeah.
the weird.
It was,
Yeah.
it was,
Holy
it
moly.
was overdone. It was
Wow.
overdone on top, but underdone in the middle. So I think they
Oh.
didn't quite cook it right. But we'll see.
I'm just searching now. Halibut. It's an ugly fucking fish, isn't it? Look at that.
It is.
Oh,
Yeah.
They ain't pretty. Look, it's a flat fish. Look at where the eyes are on the picture.
The eyes are like googly eyes.
Yes.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
can we turn the super chat button on, please?
Super chats. Let's play the music so that we can get them in the mood.
Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat. Na 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 na. Baby super chat, baby super chat.
Bring in some super chats. Let's get this thing happening. Super chat, baby. Super chat. Let's get this on, baby. Thank you so much.
Ooh, but
Super chat, baby. Yeah,
I
and
love
I've
that
also
song.
got to announce. I also have to announce that the work on the steamer, on the floor steamer, was a success. I
Oh,
took
so it's
it
working
right-
now?
Yeah, deassembled the pump. There was some crap in the pump. Blew it out. Perfect. So that saved me another few barb. A few barb that paid for a Valentine's meal.
Oh
So
my
it's
God, you're a
barb.
very clever man. You invented the Dyson, didn't you?
That's right. I invented the fan without the fan. Absolutely, yeah.
Didn't you invent
And the wheel.
internet?
Remember back,
You
you know,
invented the internet?
Poland invented the wheel. It was Dodger's great grandfather that invented the wheel.
Hold on, didn't the wizard invent the wheel?
Yeah, he just stole our Polish shtick. He did.
You
Your
stole the
mother, your
shtick.
sister.
Hello, me. How is me doing today?
Hey, me, how am I?
ABC.
This is a Brit invasion.
1, 2, 3.
We are
ABC.
reclaiming Australia. This is a Brit invasion.
Brit invasion. Yeah.
We don't need to reclaim it. We already own it.
Yeah,
We're
we
the
own
bomb
this.
in
right.
the-
Mommies rule.
You don't see that Union Jack on the
Oh, by the
Australian
way,
flag?
guys, thank God I got that fucking machine off
Off
my
your
arm.
arm, yeah.
Fuck. As you can see, it's actually left. It's left a bit of a mark there because it was so fucking itchy.
Wait.
Itchy.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Itchy. Look at that, man.
What was
Oh,
it tracking?
there's
You
some,
can
there's
see the
some
mark.
good
You can see the
veins
red
there. There's some good veins there. The shoot.
Yeah.
They can do
What were
some
they
more blood
tracking?
tests. Oh my God, that fucking machine fucked me dead. I'm so
What was
happy
it
not to
tracking?
have it.
What was the machine tracking?
Blood pressure monitor.
Okay, yeah.
Because they
Yeah,
said my
I'm really
one
pleased
that's
to see you
home.
doing something, Archie, about your health thing.
Sorry?
It's good that it's Archie. It's fantastic you've taken this first step.
Yeah.
You're getting your bloods done. You get your blood pressure checked. You're just about the right time. It's just probably caught it in time to if there's anything you can be sorted now. Put your tablets
yeah.
in most things.
I want to tell you
One
one
step
thing.
forward.
So many people, they get a little bit of chest pain and things like that. They ignore it, hoping it goes away, and then months later, it culminates in something far worse. So just be proactive. That's all I can say to everyone.
So when is
Yeah,
the
the
result? How long until the
Yeah,
result?
but sometimes you don't know if it's just fucking indigestion, ABC.
Exactly.
Which
That's
is
why
why
you
you
should
need
have
to
tests.
get it checked out.
Yeah, but you know what blokes are like? We hate doctors.
Yep.
You know what?
we
We fucking hate the doctors. You know, the only reason you go to the doctor, the only reason you go to the doctor is to get the fucking pill.
Pill for you? Why do you need a pill?
No, you know what I'm saying? That's the only we don't men don't go to doctors,
Morning
but
after
we
pill.
do need to go to doctors, and I gotta tell
You
you
are.
guys.
I'll tell you what, Archie. You Aussies are worse than us Brits for being men. Men don't do that. Men don't get sick.
Did you
we
piss
do.
in a cup?
We do.
Did you do the piss in a cup? You right?
Yeah, I know. I did that as well. I did that test as well. Yeah, that was easy. I don't like the needles. Fuck, I hate needles.
Archie,
Super chat,
Archie.
Mr. GMT, $20. Hey, Lux, 10 more
Yeah,
dollars
nearly-
and I
that's nearly
paid
my
you for
salary.
tonight. Hey,
I can
happy
go.
Valentine's, Arch. This is to go towards your beautiful wife. Get her some beautiful
some
flowers
flowers.
and make it happy. Stay sexy, my
Aw.
friend. I will do that.
Thanks,
I will.
man.
Oh, where's Lux going? What happened to Lux? Where you going,
Well,
Lux?
Mr. GMT's paid my salary, so I can go home now.
No. That money was to buy flowers. It wasn't for you.
Oh,
Lux.
shit.
No,
Okay,
that's
sorry,
to buy
okay.
some. I will do that. Look, I've got to tell you seriously, guys. Get your health. I mean, what the fuck can you do? You've either got good news or bad news. You know, I'll tell you this now. They tell you when you're flying a small aircraft and your engine stops and you're coming in for a night landing, and what you got two choices. You can turn the light on. If you don't like what you see, you can turn the light off.
Okay. I don't ever fancy being in that position, but it's an interesting point. I'll think about that if that ever happens.
Yeah. So, I mean, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to the doctor? See, look, hopefully they can help you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'd hope so.
Hopefully.
It's a bit of a problem if the doctor says, sorry, mate, I can't help you. Go try another doctor.
We've got a request from Jonathan Higgins for a link.
Yes, I love.
He wants to talk about watches. Do we want to talk about watches? It's not a watch channel, is it?
I got to tell you, we got to create these streams. We've got an army of people who depend on us. Do you understand that?
Absolutely, yeah. We're gonna keep the show going, man.
Because what they need to do is they steal our B-roll and then they critique us. They critique us for the next, and they make the big bucks. Okay. Here we go, Jonathan. How are you, man?
Hey, good morning. I'm doing good. How are you, everyone, on Valentine?
Hey, Higgins.
Hey.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring my first shitter of the day to destroy the show because that's what. I actually really like this watch. I'd like to know anyone's opinion. A Bell & Ross Cyber School made out of bronze.
It's interesting because it's almost like it's just held in place by those four little. It's quite fascinating. But no. Now Jonathan's got something interesting to show. He's got a Mondaine Swiss railway clock. Tell us, Jonathan. Tell us more.
I apologize, Lux, for ruining the watch talk. I'm afraid that you're alone.
No, that was a good watch to discuss. Now you put a shitter up, Jonathan.
I'm afraid you're alone with your Bell & Ross, but I would like to ask for 2 minutes to convince Archie that Mondaine watches are cool, because I've heard Archie shitting on Mondaine watches the other night.
Please do.
Okay.
Should we do the super chat first? Should we get the super chat out of the way?
MX5 NC, $3. Archie, opinion on the IWC Portuguese 40? Yeah. I don't mind. We'll call it up.
Dodger likes
amazing
IWC.
Watch, particularly with the white dial and the blue numerals. Very pretty watch.
The IWC, a great watch company.
We'll bring that up. I'm just bringing that up so we can bring it up after we finish Jonathan's spiel on the Mondaine. Tell us about the Mondaine.
Okay. So to understand what a Mondaine watch is, you have to understand how a Swiss railway clock works. So the second hand on those railway clocks are doing one circulation in 58 minutes. Then they stop for 2 seconds. They wait for a central time signal until they continue their track. And that is what you see here. So on every Swiss railway station, you find those watches. And have a look at the second hand, how that works.
Yeah, because it's linked to the atomic clock station. Well, I've forgotten where it is in Germany, but we all knew that anyway. Jonathan, tell us something.
No. Give it some time. Give it some time. Okay, so what's the second hand?
So what year did they start this, Jonathan, from?
I don't know. 60s, 70s? So, that's how this railway clock works. No.
That's cool.
There is a Mondaine watch, and everybody will say that is really boring. Why are you showing me that? Can we pull that up?
That is cool. I like that.
Yes. Can we pull that up?
Yes, we can. We can pull it up for you.
I'll hide the super chat thing.
Slide that. Yeah, that's a bit boring. Get rid of that.
So now what's the second hand of this wristwatch?
So it stops as well.
That is a quartz watch, by the way.
Oh, it's quartz.
So wait.
Yeah, but
wait
my
for the second
master
hand.
does all this atomic, but it just doesn't jump.
Stop. Bing.
Yeah, bing.
Oh, okay. That's fucking cool. That's cool. I didn't realize.
It's cool.
It's cool.
We've got to get one. I want to get one.
Lange.
So, is that cool or not?
It is cool.
Cool.
It is cool.
It's cool. That is cool.
How much are
That
they?
is cool.
How much are they?
They used to be 600 euros. I'm not sure if they are available anymore because I heard that the company that make those movements for them has gone bust during COVID.
Oh, that's no good.
So if you can get one, be quick. It's called Mondaine Stop to Go.
Is there any dial variation, or is it just the classic?
No, it's only that you can have it with a red strap or with a black strap.
Mr. Sexy, how are you?
What's going on, boys? I can see some fucking boring watch talk here.
Now these are fucking nice. Look, don't you think these two? Are, which one would you take? You know, I would take the blue dial. I'll take the blue indices. I'll take the blue.
Me too. That is so amazing. I really love it.
More classy.
Looks like a pocket watch. Yeah, blue.
Beautiful.
Pocket watch style.
You know that the Portuguese wristwatch line started with a pocket watch movement. The first
yes, that's correct.
After they reissued that was a wristwatch with a pocket watch movement, and IWC does amazing pocket watch movements, by the way.
Can I just say something before we change the subject off those atomic clocks? If you have a wall clock that you enjoy and you like, if you go on eBay, you could get an atomic clock movement for that wall clock. So your wall clock will be atomic clock. I'm just saying that you can upgrade any wall clock by buying a cheap movement off eBay, and it's atomic. It's cool. You never have to set it. It's always perfect timing.
Wow. Yeah.
The
radio
control. Super duper 5-6 euros. OP 116,000 2009 with EasyLink, good conditions, full set. Private seller versus 124270 new at retail with 19mm bracelet. I can't get the OP at retail. I'd probably go for the. I prefer a bigger watch. I mean, because that one's 36 and they're both 36. Both 36.
I'd go Explorer.
Yeah, new at retail. Yeah, I'd probably go that. Yeah, that's probably the best way. Just be 1 minute.
And did I just hear you say that company went bust?
The maker for their for that stop to go movement went bust.
Yeah, no wonder they're fucking boring.
That is super cool, Mr. GMT.
Everything is boring in Mr. GMT's world.
Yeah. Just because you don't understand how complicated that is doesn't make it boring, Mr. GMT.
Whatever Jonathan says is fucking boring. You know what? Look at me again. Look at me. Look at my fucking lange. He's got to fucking show off every time, doesn't he?
Oh, no, that is not my lange.
Whose lange is it?
I don't know.
That was the one when you were in the Mondaine shop, Jonathan.
Exactly, yeah.
So you know what I like about
IWC?
No, Mrs. Higgins.
Sorry, I like the IWC aqua timers with the ratchet bezel. That's cool.
The aqua timer?
Aqua timer, sorry, yeah.
So yeah, Trooper, I would go with the Explorer if I were you.
I'd go Explorer too.
000 on the screen.
Manic's already got a date but I'd go Explorer.
What are we talking about here?
Watches.
Super chat.
Super chat says he says
boring? Hop on and give us some boring lessons about
chat says boring.
No, I was saying Sard says boring.
Oh, okay. I thought they said the super chat said boring.
Yeah, I didn't see any other super chat. Sorry.
So how have you spent your Valentine's Day, Mr. GMT, so far?
On the toilet.
Okay, is that like every year?
That's my Valentine's right there.
Okay.
And was it good?
Sensational, always sensational.
No.
Yeah. Lux report. What's Lux report bringing up here? What happened
here? It was 38 degrees Celsius today.
Well, that's warm.
It's getting to the hot season. In about 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be about.
That's nothing. That's normal for me.
In about 2 or 3 weeks, it'll be what? Sorry.
45 degrees Celsius.
What? 45? You're joking, aren't you?
What's the humidity there? When it goes to 45?
Why 45? Why is it go? You sure?
That's a hot. Yeah, Songkran is a hot season. Am I sure? I've lived here for like 20 years.
45. I never noticed it's 45 degrees.
Yeah, you don't, because you're in air-conditioned shopping malls and luxury restaurants.
Sorry?
TNT, how cold does Darwin get?
In the if it gets really, if we have a good dry season, which is the middle of the year, we probably can get up to about at night time. Maybe the lowest would be lucky if we can get 12 degrees Celsius.
Oh, that's cold.
And that feels freezing.
That's if we're lucky, and that could be for maybe a couple of days.
Do you ever use heating at all, GMT? Do you ever have any heating?
Don't need it. No way. We got heating. We just walk outside.
Jeez.
Mr. GMT, are you having an air conditioner in your bedroom? And is it running?
I've got air conditioner attached to my fucking ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for there you need it.
That's how hot it is.
Well, if I'm lucky, the lowest temperature that I can get is about 25, even at nighttime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the lowest it gets down to. 25. If you're really lucky, 23.
What, we're talking about the coldest it's ever been?
Coldest.
Yeah, no,
Just
we get lower than that.
temperature goes not far from Mercedes.
So how
change
cold
the
does it get?
The coldest I've seen here in 10 years is -30.
Yeah, that's
What's the hottest? Hottest.
The hottest is +36. I've seen +36 and -30 here.
Oh shit!
So do you guys want to see what I got my girlfriend for Valentine's dinner?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So I got her this. I got her some garlic toasted bread.
Fried bread. Oh, heart attack fond of that, you know. All that butter in there.
Buttered. So then on top of that, I bought her some crackers.
Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Ritz on the side.
One for her, one for me. So if that wasn't enough, so I got.
Is that breakfast?
No, this is like just everything together.
Oh, so you have breakfast, lunch, dinner, everything together?
Yeah, the whole thing combined.
Oh damn!
Some soup.
Yeah.
And then after the soup, she went and got her a monstrous plate of salad.
Wow.
This is like a buffet salad. You just basically pour everything onto the plate.
It looks like a pig trough.
I know. She chose it. She chose it, not me.
So you pay for the plates, you stack it as high as you can.
It's not really like that. So I'll explain it to you in a second.
Is that cheap there to eat all this?
Yeah, this is cheap. It's cheap. So this was my salad dish. Some noodles and a bit of lettuce and pumpkin.
It doesn't look that appetizing. Can I say that to you?
Yeah, it wasn't my choice. It was not my choice.
You just need the dead rat in the middle. It'll be much better with the dead rat in the middle.
It was not my choice, okay? So dessert is some jelly and some mousse and banana and stuff.
What sort of restaurant was this?
Have you ever heard of a restaurant called Sizzler?
Oh, yeah. This is a Sizzler.
Yeah, this is Sizzler.
Why would you go to Sizzler? That's nothing special.
That's what she wanted.
Sizzler, okay.
I love Sizzler.
You're so romantic, Lux. It's unbelievable. You're such
no,
a romantic
I didn't
guy.
choose it. I didn't choose it. She wanted.
You're such a romantic guy. You're so sexy. You know how to give girl a good time.
Oh, you turned me on with that voice.
I'll explain the concept, okay? So the concept is this. You choose a main dish. So she chose some battered sea fish or something with a Japanese curry sauce and some rice and things. That was the main dish that she chose. But at Sizzler, she doesn't go there for the main dish. She goes there for the unlimited salad bar. So she doesn't care about this main food. She cares about this monstrosity. The salads and all the extras, soups and all that kind of stuff. That's what she cares about.
Seems that your girlfriend is really interested into ice cream and monstrosity salad stuff. Did you ever come across with the idea that she's pregnant?
No.
Oh shit!
Now that
Oh
I
shit!
mentioned
Did you have to get put that into his head now?
Say that to me. I've had about 10 people say that to me.
Okay, so
What's
I'm
going
glad that
on?
I'm not the first one.
No, it's
So
just
what does
me.
that mean? Does that mean she is pregnant?
No, it's just mean that she's Thai.
What's that in the middle of a plate?
It's pumpkin.
There's a bit of worm. A little
That's
bit of worm.
okay.
Roasted pumpkin.
Pumpkin and
There's
peas.
a worm over there in the corner.
Oh, God.
All right. I'll show you. So this thing here is pumpkin, roasted pumpkin. We got a portion of peas. We got red onion.
Oh, you just ruined the whole meal.
Can somebody please super chat to buy Lux a proper meal, for God's sake?
Jesus.
Bacon bits. You see the bacon bits?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we can see the whole thing now.
There's the lettuce.
Peas and pumpkin. What?
So basically, the restaurant owner just goes to the backyard of his restaurant, picks up some
And here's the balsamic vinegar.
Put it on the plate.
No, it's like a salad bar. You just pick and choose whatever. The
Nah,
fuck you
so
want.
you've ever been to? Do you have Sizzler over in Germany?
No, fortunately not.
Nah, it's actually not a bad.
I'm pretty
Actually,
sure
have
with
they
It was
closed
never
down all
that
around
great.
Australia?
It was never that great.
Did it
I'm
ever
pretty
close
sure
down?
with
Did it
this
close
kind
down?
of food, they're gonna be broke very soon.
Lux, do you
Sirocco,
have to
hello,
watch after that? Does it make you fart?
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you?
I like going to
Hey,
the
the
toilet.
Commodore.
It's good.
Hello. How are
Hello.
you?
Where it's Captain Stabbing her, the old Captain
What's going on,
Stabbing
Sirocco?
her.
Those things are
So
right.
this is what Sizzler looks like.
I don't
This is the
know.
menu
I
of
just saw a fucking horrible photo of some really shit-looking food, and I thought I've got to
Yes.
jump on just to say, can you please remove it from my screen?
All right.
This is from
Well, if you
Sizzler.
keep
You remember
I'll remove it.
Sizzler?
Oh my
Yeah, this
god,
is
that's why
Sizzler
they went
menu.
broke. That's why they went broke.
They're not in Australia anymore, are they?
I think they went broke.
Okay.
Well, they're in Thailand because there you go.
Yeah. Oh well, Thailand's not Australia.
Yeah.
I
I
didn't
used
want
to enjoy
to
Sizzler.
break that to you at all, Lux, but
Oh, we have Alexandros Foti. Hello, sir.
Who's that?
Okay. Hey, Archie,
What do you
right?
mean?
Hello there, compadre. How you going, mate?
That's what
Kalimera there, compadre. How are you? I missed you, man. How you been?
I'm good. How are you? How's things?
Good. Very good. Just chilling, chilling. Looking at shit food.
How's Archie doing? Where is it?
What have you been up to, brother?
No, I'm just doing my emails, paying my bills.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting, to be honest.
Nothing?
Oh, shit. I had to pay my bills today as well. Fuck. It killed me.
I just wait till I turn the power off, then I'll pay him.
Lux, what is that watch that you're showing there?
Oh, the Ballon Ross Bronze Cyber Skull.
That's disgusting.
What do you mean it's disgusting? That's horology right there.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's just
Something
too
right there.
much. You shot me like that. It's too.
How much is that, Lux?
Retail, $11,400 US.
So it's not.
Fuck, I thought you were about. I thought you were talking like $11, not 11,000.
Oh,
Fuck,
no,
okay.
no.
Fucking shocking. I have a
46
question. Talking
millimeter.
of watches, I have a question. I saw something on TV
Yes.
before, and this is directed at you, Arch, because you and Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
You'll know. AP Royal Oak End of Days. How much?
End of Days. AP Royal Oak End of Days.
That's
What is
the Arnold Schwarzenegger one.
That's the Arnold Schwarzenegger one. You've got that. 1999, I think, something like that.
Yes, that was when it came out, yes.
Yeah, I'll bring that picture up there for
I
you
believe
guys.
they made 500. Just wondering how much that would be worth.
19.
Well-
Oh, no. Sorry. I'm wrong. Ignore me.
73,000 on Chrono.
Really?
bullshit.
Wow.
I love it.
Wow.
That's meant to be my
There you go.
Arnie impression.
Do you really want one?
No. I just saw something on TV before. It was what they call that TV show, Porn Stars, and he bought one. He bought one in New York, and I think it was last year, and he paid 33.5 US. So I was wondering if that was a good deal or a bad deal, or just because it just piqued my interest, not because I want one.
The problem is they are paying over a high premium because it's that limited edition, and I think limited editions with the offshores are going down.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this one might be an exception, but this one, I think that's just my opinion.
So what's that say? I can't read it. 73,000.
Archie, we have a super chat.
Australia.
2 super chats.
Super chat! Strider! Here we go. We got a couple of super chats here. Strider, $3. Best watch movie appearances.
Well, that's easy.
That would be
Just
one of them.
movie or
There's an
TV
awful
show as
lot
well?
of them.
Yeah, anything.
Yeah.
It's just
Jonathan,
a
can
movie.
you say
said-
I'll
he
be
said
back?
Movie.
Jonathan, can you say I'll be back? That's a good movie appearance. Say I'll be back. We'll know who
I'll
that
be
is.
back.
He doesn't even
brilliant.
have to.
Almost
Say.
there.
He just
I'll
said
be
it
back.
perfectly, doesn't he? I'll be back.
Yeah,
You
that
got
would be the
I'll
Arnie
be back.
Seiko, if you're talking about I'll be back. But I would say the James Bond Submariner is pretty
Yes.
pretty
That's-
iconic. TV series.
Iconic. It's
would be-
iconic.
Yeah.
I have to agree. That's what made me buy a sub. Remembering back to
Mr. GMT.
Roger Moore and Live and Let Die.
Yes.
And there are a couple of super chats, Archie.
Any Superman
we go.
movie appearances? What?
Next super chat we got is Mrs. Dodger, 225 Polish Izottos. Happy Valentine's, you sexy boys, and Dodger.
Just
have a
have a
time
look.
around.
Happy Valentine's
at the
Day.
one.
Hope you have a
This is
lovely
sexy
day.
boy, so I'm not sexy then.
Arch is
Oh,
the
okay.
16200 white Roman,
Can
less
you
boring.
please go back, Archie? Please go back. Have a look at the wording. She says, "You sexy boys
and
Dodger."
I'll be back in
Yes,
1 minute,
I got
guys.
it. Why
I
now?
got
I
it.
got the message. I got the message. Thank
Yeah,
you,
you
Mr.
sexy
Dodger.
boys
Love you. Love
and
you
Dodger.
too.
Why were you looking at Predator?
Oh, because
What
people are
watches are you
saying,
wearing
what's the best movie appearance?
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think Commando is it?
Predator. I would say
Seiko.
Predator. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's Predator. I can
Yeah,
come
but
on.
No, Seiko in Predator. There's a Seiko.
Predator.
Mine is the Sopranos, the day date. The Tony Soprano wore.
But that wasn't a film, was it?
No, but they said didn't matter. Actually said didn't matter.
No,
Oh,
it was-
okay.
well, the question was movies, and it was the paid question was movies. So, do you have to?
But
okay,
this is Schneider.
are
I'm
you
pretty sure
allowed-
would have said it. He would have wanted.
You have to
TV
follow the
shows.
brief.
Hey, Dr.
we do
Baker,
this
Dr.
super chat
Baker,
already?
I didn't see you there. How are you? I didn't say hello to you before. Sorry.
Hello, Captain. I said hello, Captain Stabber. A pretty woman date just.
Two-tone.
Two-tone.
Two-tone. White Dahl Roman.
Was it two-tone,
numeral,
was it?
Correct.
Yeah, two-tone. Pretty woman date just, yeah.
Pretty woman. Yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street. That was another day just. Wolf of Wall Street day just.
By the way, did we do this super chat already? The Trooper 2 €50?
No, we're waiting for Archie to get back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, waiting for Archie.
Uh,
GB
what
says
was-
he's putting a Rolex sub on in 13 hours.
That
I don't know why 13 hours.
That
What
is
the fuck
that is
that?
my cake
What
that
is
I
one-
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, that's nice. Oh,
that I
lovely.
baked for Mrs. Higgins
Another
for
boring
Valentine's Day, and I baked a second one for my mini sales ladies because I hope to receive the new car today.
Jonathan,
Oh,
it looks
what-
like you've
what
had
car?
your cake and you've eaten it.
You've eaten it, yeah.
Well, we
Can I just say something? Can I just say something? That's an ugly looking cake.
That's a,
well,
like
GMT,
a
you hate
Bavarian. Is it
everything.
Bavarian
Tasty.
chocolate cake or something?
Mr. GMT, you're just
Looks
envious.
disgusting, but that'd be so tasty.
Envious of that? That looks
Yes.
like I just did a big turd.
Oh, that'd be so, is that a Bavarian cake or something? Whatever you call it.
Looks
that
good
is-
and looks his dinner.
That is my
Oh.
grandmother's recipe, and Mrs. Higgins and we had a slice this
Oh
morning.
shit! I'll take it back. I'll retract that.
Yeah, I think that'd be really tasty. It doesn't matter what it looks like.
Now I
It
feel
is.
bad because you said your
Right.
grandmother's.
It is
Beautiful.
buttercream. It is buttercream on the bottom,
Yes.
and
Yes.
You know what?
jelly
Your
on the
grandmother
top.
will be disappointed with you in
Yeah,
the
I'm
fucking the way you
disappointed.
did this. Your execution sucks.
Where's the
I'm the
marzipan?
only one in the family who still does them. and everybody's praising me over the moon. You know, when we have family get-togethers, everybody brings a cake. I always brings this cake. Guess which cake is?
Here we go.
The
I imagine that would be
enough of your cake. Get rid of it, for fuck's sake.
Hey, just hang on 1 minute there, guys. I got to do the super chat. Trooper says £2.50.
Euros 50.
€2 50. Is the 16200 white Roman less boring than the Explorer 1? The problem is the 16200. That's quite an old watch now. That's a 20-year-old watch because it went to 16200. So this is actually quite old. So,
but they had some really interesting dials. Those 16200. Those concentric dials.
Yeah, but he's talking about a white Roman dial, which is
white
that's
Roman.
okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is that this is actually pretty damn. I'd go for the Explorer 1. Go for the Explorer 1. That's what I would be doing. Go for the Explorer 1, Trooper, because it's a newer watch. It's a sports watch. I think you'll like it more. It's gonna hold value more. Sports watches traditionally hold more value than Datejusters do.
Right.
Nothing wrong with Datejusters. I've owned Datejust, but I'm just telling you my opinion. By the way, that cake, what the fuck is that? Tiramisu cake? What is that cake?
That is hazelnut cake. My grandma's recipe.
Hazelnut. I love hazelnut. Now, who the fuck cut this thing? I don't like how they cut it.
Yeah, they didn't. The execution is pretty shit.
Cut it.
Fucking shit execution, man.
I cut it.
Yeah.
Who needs to cut it? Just get a fucking fork and start eating it.
Just eat the whole fucking thing, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how come Strider's got no spanner? What's going on? Strider says he's spannerless.
Did he have a
he's going to get it soon, okay? Look, we just got a bit of a bear reshuffle
We
at
have
the moment.
Alex
Can we just
here in the panel. Maybe we say hello to Alex.
Alex, how are you, my friend? We love you. We love
How are
you.
you, Archie? How's it going?
How are we going, Alex?
Alex, to be totally honest with you, you know what? Is that true? You really suffered a burglary as well?
Yeah, $500,000, yeah.
When the fuck was this?
Big bucks. That's £500,000, Archie. £500,000.
Sorry?
On my old premises, I had two robberies.
So how did you handle that as a person?
It's even thinking about it makes me quite emotional because it was very difficult. So I'm probably still not over it, to be honest, but I'm getting there.
How did you handle it financially?
I was insured, wasn't I? I was insured, but it was a difficult time. Very, very, very difficult.
I got to be totally honest with you, Alex. I'm actually having some difficulty accepting I didn't lose as much as yours, probably 300 Aussie. What's that? 200 US. I've got some insurances. Look, they haven't spoken money yet, but I got to be honest with you, Alex. This has been fucking traumatic. Like, it's just fucking gutted me completely. You know what I mean?
Archie, put it in perspective. £500,000 is roughly, give or take, between 8 and 850,000 Australian.
That's a lot of money.
That's a fucking shitload of money.
I got rid of everything I had. I literally sold everything I had. I didn't want anything near me.
But why? I'm just reading the chat, and why are we circling back to the robberies, Archie? We're supposed to be positive.
No, because I wanted to ask Alex. Alex said that. I just wanted to say to Alex, it's fucking. You know what? Woulda, shoulda, coulda. I've played this scenario. You got to forgive yourself, Alex. You know this.
Oh, look, I mean, I did the old woulda, shoulda, coulda. I'm still doing it now. That's why my premise is now, people think I'm paranoid because it's so, I mean, Dodger's been here. He can see how secure it is.
Oh, yeah. I can see I'll never tell, but wow.
Yeah, it's good.
I got to tell you, man, I just want to give you some love, okay? Can I say that to you? I understand. And no, not many fucking people can say that like I can say that to you. I fucking understand.
Yeah, but I was very fortunate because the people that had their watches stolen still deal with me now and still buy watches off me and still repair with me. So, you know,
that's cool.
It's not your fault. Do you understand that? It's not your fault.
No, it's not. But
did they ever catch it? No, let's not even go there because it's.
Listen, it opened up a can of worms because there was dealers that had my watches, and that's why I promised myself that I would go for these people. That's the reason why I work with the police and National Crime Agency, because I'm totally, after what I went through, I've been, I just don't trust a lot of people in the business, and there's a majority of dealers I don't trust.
Yeah.
Has any of the stolen watches resurfaced?
Yeah, they did. I'm laughing because of I'm nervously talking about it, but yeah, it was amazing who ended up with them and how they ended up with them.
If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to.
No, I'm just saying it's just amazing. These dealers they're just so sneaky and slimy. It's just they're so corrupt, and that's why whenever I do reports and I go against their watch, they'll even ring me up and say, change the report, we'll give you so much money, or we'll send you work. And I say, no, fuck off, basically. You can't buy me.
Yes.
That's good. It's
fucking.
I'm not saying all dealers are bad, Archie. Please don't think I'm disrespecting all dealers, but
No. I completely
really care.
I completely understand.
Alex is an amazing guy. And seriously, if anyone's in the UK, I've met Alex in person. He's an amazing guy.
Oh, we met, didn't we, in London?
Yeah, we met in London. If anyone's in the UK and they need any servicing or authentication or anything, seriously, Alex is your man.
So it's really important that you buy from a legitimate dealer.
Yes.
It's really important that you don't buy it cheap as possible. Just pay that extra with somebody. Like, let's say you buy from Watchfinder. If there's a problem, they'll refund you. Let's say you buy from somebody that's £400-500 less on a Facebook group. Do you honestly think he's going to refund you?
Yeah,
of course not.
So you're using it as insurance, aren't you? Technically,
I've had some negative experience with Watchfinder as well.
Oh, sorry, Jonathan. I didn't realize.
I'm still waiting for them to reply to my emails.
Well, Watchfinder is an example,
Yeah.
They're very well established. What problem? Are we allowed to ask what problem you had?
I've purchased a Lange watch which was ruined by their watchmaker, basically. So I found that out later when I've been confronted with a hefty service bill, and I've contacted Watchfinder if they would care to do anything, but they didn't even bother to reply. So in the end, I paid for the damage. So and that is why my advice is always, if you buy a used Lange, make sure you know about the service history. The in-house watchmaker of Watchfinder ruined my Lange watch when he serviced it.
Can someone drop the link for Danny?
Yeah, I'm dropping it in there.
Sorry to interrupt.
Sorry, John. I think Jonathan and I have always said if you buy a Lange watch, no matter how good your watchmaker is, it must go back to Lange.
Yeah. That is my advice as well. Yes.
Yeah. Very, very important. And plus, I would like to think, because it's gone back to them, it kind of adds value to the watch as well. Because
absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely agree. I would have just expected Watchfinder to stand up for their watchmaker or for the watches that they're selling. But as I said, I went up. I think they have a customer relation manager or something like that. I even emailed him. Nobody ever came back.
Well, it's unfortunate because it's very unfortunate because I know how they're structured and I know how they do business. So it's an unfortunate situation that you're in, but they are a good company to deal with. I will say that. Alex,
mate, can you fix Miss Christian Wild on NATO for
that? I knew you were going to do something like that. I just knew
it. I've got that new Bell Conto, mate. It suits my personality. Because I'm a fucking rate cunt. Arches keeps landing on it though and scratching NATO strap. So I don't know what to do. Can you polish a NATO strap, Alex, mate?
I've never tried, to be honest.
Needs a good polishing. Maybe you could wax it or something like that, mate.
That it's sliding better on your wrist, or what is the reason?
It's because Arches keeps landing on it and she keeps flicking it with her fucking big claws, mate.
By the way, Snickers, what's happened? Why are you not doing streams anymore?
Ah, fucking hell. I'm trying to raise some money for my GoFundMe page, but I've only got a £5 so far. I want everyone to pay for my trip so I can enjoy it, mate. Instead of me selling me watches and doing something I like, I want everyone else to pay for it instead.
Okay. Where's Archie gone? Is he busy?
Hey, I'm here. I'm here, guys.
Archie, mate, have you got a NATO strap on your watch then?
Not yet. Not yet.
Oh, you need to get a Christian Ward. Forget about all these Rolex that you keep getting, that you keep talking about. Get a fucking Christian Ward, mate.
Yeah.
No one's going to steal that.
Someone I feel sorry for you if they seen you wearing the Christian watch. Never mind, steal it. Actually, I hope you aren't watching porn again, mate.
No. I gotta tell you, those Christian Ward watches. Christopher Ward, yeah, interesting. Very interesting.
About as interesting as my show, mate.
Ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
By the way, can we get some super chats so Archie can read some more paragraphs out of his novels?
Oh no, not that.
No, but I agree what Alex just said. I had a burglary here as well, and one of my watches surfaced on eBay, and I got it back. The buyer who bought my watch on eBay, he expected me to pay, but in the end he was left alone because I had a legal title to get my watch back. So he paid for a watch that in the end he didn't own.
Did eBay refund him?
No, of course not. eBay doesn't care. He tried to get the money back from the seller that he bought the watch from, but he has been stuck with that seller. It was only a small seller in Dortmund, and he refused to pay. But I got my watch back, and that is all what matters.
Yeah, holy shit! That's
I put a title. So I found the watch on eBay, and I put a title on it. And the authorities searched his house on Christmas Eve because he refused to give me to return me the watch. So he had visitors on Christmas Eve, and they searched his house.
And they took it.
Actually, they opened 2 safes, and there was no watch there. And then my attorney contacted him and told him that no matter if it has been found or not, he will be legally responsible for it. And 2 weeks later, he returned it then to me.
What sort of watch?
Breguet type 20.
Got you.
Yeah, I had all the papers, the box still, the watch has been stolen, and I got it back.
Wow.
And
by the way,
and that's
someone was asking.
Breguet.
Can I ask you a question? How did you find it on eBay?
I've been tipped off. Somebody else was tipping me off. Keep in mind that was 20 years ago. And at the Breguet homepage, they had a list of stolen watches. And I've reported my stolen watch with Breguet. And somebody bothered to check all the serial numbers from eBay ads with that list of stolen watches. And he tipped me off. So he there was somebody calling me, and he told me, this is your watch.
I see. That's so fascinating.
Yeah. Power of internet. This is why I'm always. Have you put out the serial numbers of your stolen watches?
Yeah, I have. But look, let's just move on because it's fucking depressing. You know what I mean? Look,
I understand.
You know, I mean, seriously. if I keep staying at this point, keep looking into these things, I'm actually just searching Gumtree Marketplace myself now. That's what I'm actually fucking doing. Alex, just it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good.
Jeez, talk about putting a doom and gloom on the show today.
No, it's not his fault. He's you know what? I am getting better, okay? Look, because the thing is this, right? I never realized that these things, they're supposed to bring you joy, but they can bring you misery when they're gone. You know what I mean? That's the hardest thing, but...
Still, you're rebuilding, you're recovering, and everything should be good.
Yeah, it's not so easy, Jonathan.
I think it's like this. Alex and obviously Archie, they understand, and maybe some of you guys will understand as well. But for me, I could never understand it because, I mean, I could try to understand it because I've never been robbed with that amount of, value. So it's like saying, get over it, but it's never happened to me. So I can't say that. I don't know how it feels. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never been in that experience.
Put it this way: it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, Mr. GMT, are you having some specials for today? Some Valentine's souvlaki or something in your shop? Every customer gets a rose from you, or?
What, do I look like fucking charity?
Just like the fucking Valentine, I would say.
I want to know.
My wife was lucky to get something. What are you talking about?
What's Alex going to do for Valentine's? Is he going to do anything with his missus? I think he's busy with his email.
Alex is ordering parts again.
He's okay. It's nice of him to come on. I like him.
Yeah, so, Dodger, are you taking Mrs. Dodger out tonight?
Dodger already took his.
No, I took her out yesterday. It wasn't as busy, and it was cheaper to go yesterday. So
that's what I do. I actually go shopping for flowers the day before.
What do you mean it was cheaper to go yesterday? What the fuck? Come on, Dodger.
Yeah, the Polacks put the prices up if it gets busy. Like we found out New Year's, they even start charging you an entrance fee, of $50 or whatever. They're really sharp,
Oh, really? Jesus, they don't fuck around.
So they ain't gonna stick one up me, mate. I'll go to Daytona.
I went and bought my flowers and chocolates and all that yesterday and gave it to you yesterday.
I'm just sorry, Dodger. I'm just confused. The man who used to fly around in his own personal helicopter is bothered about $50.
No, it wasn't my helicopter. It's a company's helicopter. But, yeah.
Hey, times are tough, mate. He's retired, for God's sakes. What do you think this is?
Hey, tell me about it. I know this shit.
He wants to be the fucker, not the fucky.
That's it. Yep. That's it. I like your style. Lux.
Yeah, it's the principle.
I get
Don't worry, we've all got your back, Dodger.
You going,
Alex? You going?
Yeah, I'll see you later, guys. I'm just going to do something.
Have a good day, my friend. Good seeing you.
Hey, Alex, thanks a lot, man, for coming on, man. Great to hear from you.
See you later, buddy.
Yeah, Bye.
He's a good guy.
I want some hazelnut cake. I fancy some hazelnut cake. Where can I buy that? What's up?
From 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. I haven't got one nearby.
By the way,
7-Eleven anywhere near.
Can we go super chat, please, for Archie, for the Archie verse?
Anyone going to super chat for Archie?
I already did, man. I gave him $20 for Valentine's.
I know you did. You're fucking very generous, man.
Amazing,
you know that?
Amazing.
Thank you so much. Look, it's cool.
Or at least we got 98 people watching with only 22 upvotes. I mean, come on, fucking.
All we need now. So Mr. GMT is paid to play. Sirocco, have you paid to play today?
Oh, Sirocco does a lot.
Yeah, I paid this morning.
Okay. Jonathan, have you paid to play?
Actually, on yours, on your show, I paid.
Don't go to Jonathan. He's a fucking tight ass.
I haven't because Mrs. Higgins is checking the credit card bills, and every time I'm doing super chats, she's getting mad at me.
She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Paid my end today, so
he's never done one super chat. He's a fucking liar.
That is not true, Mr. GMT.
On the luxurious.
When?
What the hell
when did you do one?
Today's stream?
I did.
Look, we do need panelists. I got to be honest with you. I like to have Jonathan is a good panelist.
I'm only joking. It's a stick.
Yeah, look. Look,
it's a joke. I say this because Marcelo used to say it. Marcelo used to say, "What the fuck is wrong with you fucking guys? You need to fucking pay." He say that to panelists. It's a stick. It's a joke.
But he only said that after he gave us all the sack.
Yeah, they complained that we didn't pay to play.
Yeah, I didn't realise. I never knew. Yeah, I never knew that we had to pay to play.
I haven't put my best costume on for you today, Arch. Look at me. Can't you see?
Go for smoke, guys.
It's Valentine's Day. Look. Got my cigar, I got my hat, got my glasses.
Got those, God knows what the fuck those things are in his hands.
What watch are you wearing, Mr. James?
Come to Darwin and I'll let it you'll see what they are.
Righto.
What
too
are you
hot.
smoking?
It's fucking bad enough here. I don't want to go to Darwin. Fuck me dead.
What's that?
It's too hot here. I don't need to go
I'll
to
show you what
Darwin.
I'll show you a proper photo, all right? I'll show you a proper
Darwin
photo.
is fucking very hot.
There you go. There's a proper photo. Put me full screen.
You showed us that yesterday. Why
but
are you always
I don't know if Soroka saw it.
Pictures?
Yeah, I saw that. I
I
caught it.
Why does it look Photoshop? I don't know why it looks Photoshop.
No, I made them bigger. I made them extra bigger. They're not that big.
It's totally.
It's a shellac. It's a shellac you're holding, isn't it? A shellac?
Suvla. They're Suvla. They're big pieces. They're about the size of your fist.
Fuck me dead. That's
Each
it
piece
tastes
is about the
amazing.
size of your fist.
It tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Oh, it's unbelievable. Ask Timely. I made some for him. He loved it.
Are you using artificial color to make them?
What are you talking about, you fucking...
It's a barbecue. It's barbecue. Charcoal.
It's charcoal, man.
We just lost a panelist. We lost a panelist.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, man overboard. Sirocco, man overboard. What are we going to do?
Get him back. ABC,
I'm clinging on. I'm clinging on up to the upturned boat.
By the way, I got 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes, and I'm out of here.
When you're gone, I'm gone, man.
No. You're not allowed to leave.
Are you doing?
I thought you stay when I'm here. That's what you do, don't you?
I know.
An hour.
But you got plenty of people here.
In 4 minutes. You got
it's Valentine's Day. Hey, come on.
So does that mean you stay longer? It's Valentine's Day. I paid to play. You stay longer.
Mr. GMT, are you doing your own tzatziki?
Yes, of course.
So you're making a bucket per day, or how much are you doing?
No, I do about 5 kilos, maybe every, I don't know, day and a bit.
Okay.
So yeah, but that's what I do. I go through quite a lot of tzatziki.
So you're doing almost everything yourself. The marinade.
Yeah. Most places, like most other places, you can buy it ready. But we make our own because that's what we've been doing since the late 80s. So we make everything ourselves.
But also, Mr. GMT, isn't it more economical for you to make your own?
It is, and it tastes better too. Tastes way
you're
better.
a tight ass as well.
Yeah.
No, I'm a smart businessman.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Oh, that is the new AP. I've been talking about.
I would like to know Jonathan Quayle Higgins' opinion of this particular piece.
If you watch the show, he would see what he said about it.
It's very interesting, particularly from the case back, because they integrated rattrapante together with an automatic winder, and everything is in the center. So that is a new thing, and they did it really well. But of course, it's insane.
Thank
with
God
all
you're
those
saying it here because I didn't watch your show.
So fucking busy. I cannot imagine that.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's too busy.
Guys, a super complicated watch is always busy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like these super guys. That's why I don't even like it.
I don't know if I like how they've cut away there. Is it skeletonized or not?
No, it's open worked, and I agree with you. I don't like those open worked dials.
Confusing, It's confusing.
I thank God he agrees with us.
Yeah. No, I'm not a fan of. I think it would look much more classic if they just closed the dial.
Yeah, I reckon too.
Possibly, yeah.
That is a new concept. Without Tilby on this.
I love concepts. I love the concept range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, but they're so bloody big. They're impossible to wear.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I like big. Big is good.
Is she wearing your?
Wearing something. She's getting. She'll be getting something this big.
Okay.
Who's that?
I don't know who we're talking about. What's happening?
Yeah, who's getting something big?
I don't know. Someone talking about chocolate cake?
Banana.
Oh, I don't know. What's Archie doing? He's got his camera on. He's got his camera off. He's got his camera on.
I think
Archie watching porn. You know this. He reckons he's got half. There you go.
I think you had a very good.
Are you off?
later, Lux.
Okay.
See you tomorrow, man.
Oh shit, he's taking
love
off.
you.
Fuck me dead.
I think
Took off on
you
Valentine's
had a
Day.
great topic yesterday, 10,000 and the highest degree of or level.
Oh, he's
of
back.
horology.
Okay, then I can stay.
It's officially overtime. Overtime. This is officially overtime.
It's Valentine's Day. This is gifted for Valentine's Day. Overtime.
This is a gift for your pontiff.
Yeah.
He's very kind.
Nah, Lux is the best, man. Lux is good. I love
Thank
Lux.
you. You're too kind.
I
So,
just say
Sirocco,
it the
is
way-
your girlfriend
I say it
with
the
you
way I
at
see
the
it, man.
moment?
I'm sorry, Jonathan. I missed that.
Is your girlfriend,
no.
with you at the moment?
No, she's in the United States again. I'm just in the planning process of going over to see her.
Oh, nice.
In May.
Beautiful.
So I've had a couple of months with her, and then she's fucked off a couple of months ago now. And I've got to go to the UK in May, and then after that I'll spend a month in the United States and then come home.
Can I ask you a question, Lux?
You guys only get a 3-month visa then for tourists or something like that.
In the US.
How long can you
Yeah,
get a
that-
visa in America for, Sirocco?
I feel uncomfortable.
They usually give me 3 months when I land.
Yeah,
And
that's
your
what
girlfriend in Australia is also 3 months then?
No, she's American.
She comes here. She's now got a she can come here for a year now.
Okay.
If she wants. But
Oh.
let me just say, with a capital B underlined and underscored and in bold font, that would fucking kill the pair of us.
What would be the end of the relationship?
It would be the end of her. It would be the end of me. One of us would hang each other. Murder would be committed or suicide. We're not sure which.
Jesus, that sounds like a good time in bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well-
we've got this good thing. We understand each other. We know that we can
That's
spend
not a
so
good
much.
idea.
Yeah, we can spend so long together, and then we need.
Fuck, we got a super chat.
And
We got a super chat. Look at this here. Phoenician seated, $2.
Rescue.
Thoughts
Again.
on the Piaget Altiplano 38 mil yellow gold? Piaget is a brand that I've never really liked.
The movement is pretty of the Altiplano with a micro rotor. Very pretty. And you can get them quite cheap on the secondary. But there is an Altiplano out with a date, and the date kills the entire watch, in my opinion, the date window.
Yeah, I'll just bring one up here. Let's have a look here. You look at some of these here, $29,000 fucking dollars for a gold. Fool, look at the pricings here. This is quite. Look, here's 26,000. I mean, for that sort of money, you'd be better off getting into Patek or Vacheron territory. What do you think, Jonathan?
I totally agree with you, but the secondary market they tank. So if you can get one around 10,000, I think that's gonna be a good deal.
Trooper, $5. Archie, to make it a even grand today, going by playboard numbers. Thank you, Trooper. What a cool guy.
That's awesome, Arch. That's awesome.
So cool.
Good for
Bear
you.
helped out. Bear helped
That's a
out
pretty
lot
cool
in
watch
that.
if you can get it around 10,000-12,000.
And Alex says stay away from that Piaget.
Ooh.
Because he doesn't want to service them.
No, because they're ultra thin. They're really delicate fuckers.
Yeah,
You can't get parts. And I'd
Alex is
agree
a
with
wise
him.
man. I would listen to Alex. He's smart when it comes to that sort of stuff.
100% right. 100%. I mean, this is kind of beautiful. I like the way they've done the indices, the alternating double strike and one strike indices. It is. Piaget is just such dog shit brand, Like it's high end, but this was for rich fuckers. Remember in the 70s, Piaget Polo was so cool. Remember that?
It was
Jonathan?
everybody around the Mediterranean was the cool dog with the polo. Nobody. So the true cool people wore a polo.
Yes, it was a rich man's Cartier Santos, really, wasn't it?
Well, it was a rich man's watch before
Cartier
Richard and
Santos,
everything.
Archie, because I'm still thinking about buying that fucking thing.
Which one? What are you thinking of buying?
No, Cartier Santos.
Oh, okay.
He loves it. He loves it.
If you like it, man, buy it.
Yeah, I kind of talked myself.
You know what I find ironic is when people are complaining that that watch companies are stealing AP's shtick when they use those screws, but people forget that Cartier was way before that time with screws in the bezel. So I always laugh when people are accusing watch companies ripping off AP.
But do you know why they say that?
Actually, no. Hang on a minute. There, you know when the Santos with the bezels, the screws came out. That came out in '76. The AP came out '72.
I think it was before. They had little screws in the bezel before. The original, I know the original Santos didn't have screws, but I think later on he made little screws. I don't think it was only 1976.
I think you're wrong. Because remember, it was the Santos Dumont. That was the original Cartier first wristwatch in the world. Was the Santos, which was the
and
the
that
pilot
didn't have screws.
had the little circ. You know that they weren't really a design element, right? The
Can
Cartier,
we get a picture of it, Arch?
Cartier Santos. Let me find it here.
Because I'm intrigued. If Jonathan's wrong, I'm going to be so excited.
Oh, he's not. It came out. Actually, the Santos came out in 1978. Okay, there you go. 78. Okay, that's the one with the circular screws. Okay, you know the interesting thing about. I'll just bring it up, Jonathan.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is there. Here we go. Just bring it on the screen now. The Cartier Santos was named after it came in 1911. The Cartier Santos then had developed its iconic timepiece in 1978.
I disagree with you, Archie, because you're talking about the rectangular watch, the very edgy ones.
Do you remember? You remember when they had Cartier? I just want to show you something. The Cartier Santos.
Can you pull up the image that I just posted?
You know what I love? Sorry, I love the octagonal. Do you remember the octagonal?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
lifelong warranty back then.
What? Lifelong warranty? I had a 30 because these were mid-size. And did you know this is the other one here? Look at this. They had the little 3-stripe bracelet. Look at that. Did you remember that? That was on the Santos.
Hang on, wait a minute. Was this before Rolex?
After. This was because this came out 78.
Okay.
So Archie, can you pull up the image that I have in the background? I can't date this particular Santos, but that was before
got the little screws. They're not really screws. They're little pips. They're not even screws, really.
You mean
that's the Dumont. Yeah. That's the Dumont. That's the Dumont, right? But
okay, I agree that those are rivets and not screws. No, I can see.
Fuck for that. He's wrong.
Shit.
No, well, he's sort of. Look. It's not about.
Just go with this. Is my narrative, Arch. Just help me out here.
Yeah.
What about these here? What about these with the burgundy dial? Fuck, they look so dated now. Remember the burgundy dial ones, Jonathan?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, the two-tone with the burgundy dial. You mean?
Yeah, two-tone.
Look at that one. Oh,
they did that in solid gold as well. They did that in solid gold, 1978. Cartier Santos, 1978. Did you know they also had aftershave, Santos aftershave, which I actually have. I had one of these.
What's the smell like?
That was a quartz. Actually. I had a moon phase Cartier. Actually, I did have a moon phase. I have owned a moon phase. I had a Cartier Santos quartz moon phase. Yes, I have had a moon phase.
Santos.
Yeah, they had that
right now.
This was here. Look at this. Look at that. That's that striped. Look, because the Santos is famous for the screw bracelet as well. But look at this, Jonathan. That was an alternative to the screw bracelet. Look at that. And people have forgotten about that, but it's ugly as fuck, Jonathan.
You're not showing us the image.
I just said it's beautiful, and you said it's ugly, and we're looking at the same thing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I know. We sold those bracelets. Actually, the bracelet with the screws was much more popular. But I remember right at the beginning, they promised lifelong warranty. So you had a credit card shaped warranty card in silver color, and we knew when somebody was because those bracelets were falling apart. The construction was flawed right from the beginning. So when you've been wearing those for a couple of years, they've been falling apart. And Cartier lost a lot of money fixing them free of charge. Then they changed the policy and said, "Yeah, we're going to replace it free of charge, but you have to pay for a service to obtain that right." And then people sued Cartier, and they backed down. Then, so there are still Cartier Santos out with a lifelong warranty, but it's difficult to get to.
Amazing.
And do you know those automatic movements? I don't know. I think it was ETA 2000 or something.
Yes, ETA. Yeah.
Cartier at the beginning. They when they were servicing those movements, they didn't disassemble them. They just put it in a lotion, completely assembled, in a cleaning solution, and then re-oiled them just to make it cheaper.
Fuck, that's so nasty.
Yeah.
Jonathan G, €2.50. Archie, what do you think of the Cartier Coloche? What's that? What is that? Cartier.
Did you say Jonathan?
Yeah, he said Jonathan, but Thomas G.
Cartier. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. I love it. That's a very old design, actually. They did that.
Pull it up. Let's see it. Let's share it with the world.
Yeah, it's that little clock-based one. It was pretty. I remember these were vintagey. These are vintage.
You can put them on the table as well. Yeah.
I got to tell you, Jonathan, Cartier, you know what pissed me off with Cartier? I had a Louis Cartier tank years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had two mechanical ones. Then I got a quartz one years later, right? Because I just liked the design of it, right? It was a bit small for a man. It took an 18mm strap. But then my watch, I had a look inside it. All it had was a fucking a plastic holder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they made those plastic holders.
Super chat.
That is so nasty for such an expensive watch. MX5 NC $3. Archie, thoughts on the Tudor North flag? I actually don't mind it. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate the North flag. I don't hate it. Okay.
Pull it up, Archie.
Don't hate it.
Let's have a look. Share it with the world.
You know who made those Cartier Santos at the beginning for Cartier?
Who's that?
That was Ebel.
Yes, because they had the same factory. You know, Ebel. The Ebel that I really like is the ladies. They had a really beautiful the Ebel Beluga. The Beluga.
Oh,
you know the Beluga. That was a beautiful watch. Yeah, with the diamonds that look like caviar.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. They were beautiful, don't you think?
Oh, beautiful. I totally love them. I'm a big fan of Miami Vice, and I have the solid gold chronograph with the El Primero movement in my collection, unworn. Yes. Sonny Crockett. He wore it, and I have this particular watch
Jonathan,
on the go.
You were the voice to Magnum PI, weren't you?
No.
You know the boss?
But I'm also a big fan of Magnum PI. But Crappy tells me that usually people have to pick and choose. Are you either a Miami Vice fan or a Magnum PI fan? But I'm both.
Are you a Dallas or Dynasty fan?
I like Dynasty more, or Dynasty, because they had the cooler cars.
Yes,
I like Dallas. Dallas was the OG though.
Yeah, but
Dallas was the OG. Yeah.
I was a fan of Rolls-Royce cars, and you could see many more Rolls-Royces in Dynasty than you could see in Dallas. They had a bigger budget for cars in Dynasty.
I didn't watch either, but certainly didn't watch Dynasty, and even Dallas. I didn't even know it existed until I went up to my parents one day and they were watching it. What the hell are we watching?
Sorry, I just came back. I was a bit busy. What are you talking about? Dallas does what is it?
Dallas versus Dynasty.
Archie does
Debbie
Dallas.
does that. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. We're not talking about that. Shit.
Oh shit!
Didn't
You got me all excited. You got me all excited.
Archie did Dallas, didn't he, last year?
Yeah, that was amazing.
Archie does Dallas.
What I always liked from Dynasty was the opening scene when you could see the snow-covered Rocky Mountains in the background. And my first time that I've been in Denver, when I saw that, I was almost in tears. It's really pretty. Have you been to Denver during your US?
Yes, I went to Colorado, Denver. Yes. Mork and Mindy. Remember Mork and Mindy? That was in Denver, Colorado. Boulder, Colorado. I went to Boulder and I went to Denver.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
It was amazing. It's a nice America. I got to tell you something, Jonathan. I actually wanted to see some of the flyover states. I would have liked to have gone to Oklahoma, Mississippi. You know, the less fancy-wancy states. You know what I mean? I would like to do America by myself. Just drive route. You know, just go from one side to the other. You know.
Yeah. The 95
Leisurely.
Is the big highway that goes cross country.
Mm. Yes, yeah. I'd like to do that. You know, I kind of. I sort of had a sampler. I would say my American trip was a sampler.
Yeah, but you've been only to the big towns. You should have done the national parks, for example. So of course, Grand Canyon is something.
Look, I only had 3 weeks there, Jonathan. I only had 3 weeks.
I know. But the nature in the US is amazing.
We're planning, and in actual fact, we just booked accommodation for the north and south rim of the Grand Canyon, which is a bit of a journey to get there. But
my favorite place in the US, it's a place called The Wave. One second, I try to find a picture.
The Wave.
The Wave in Utah.
Yes.
Did you see the Statue of Liberty, Arch, when you were there?
No. I think I saw it on the plane. I saw it on the plane, but. Look,
I saw it from the Brooklyn Beach Bridge in the distance.
There was a lot of things I wish I would have seen, right? But you can only see so much. You know what I mean? Like in the past, I've rushed and gone and seen these things, and look, you can only do what you can do. Okay, you can't do everything. You know.
Timber Tramp says,
I am going to look. I am looking forward to washing my shoulder. Yeah, I had this fucking.
I have a question, Arch.
Yes.
You know, now you just bring up your shoulder and, you know, you've just rolled up your T-shirt sleeve.
Yes, sir.
How many of those T-shirts have you got?
I've asked him that same question before.
Because you notice I've got one that's got woven on the front and the other one's got woven on the back with the logo on the front.
Okay. So the next question was, how often do they get laundered?
Oh, every day.
Turn it inside out, left, right, inside, left.
I won't. When you wash your clothes.
Yeah. I will not. Okay, I will not wear the same shirt continually. That's just.
But it's okay. You know why it's okay? Even if you don't wash it, it's okay because you only wear it for an hour or two for the show, and then this is like your show outfit. So technically, if you wear it for 3 days straight, it's
so you have different outfits for different occasions. So you wear one for show, then one for during the day.
But no, I just wear the same thing all the time.
Okay.
Archie, can you pull up the picture?
I like to go for a walk. You know what I mean? I like to go for a walk. Yep. Here we go, Jonathan Quayle. Fuck, that's beautiful. What's that? The Grand Canyon.
That is the Wave. That is the Wave. It is a special stone formation that you can find in Utah. The negative is that you have to hike to there.
But where's the Wave?
It's all right. I'm happy looking at photos.
The next city which is nearby is 1 second. What is the name?
I was trying to say is where's the water?
So it's between Arizona and Utah, and let me see, Bureau of Land Management. That is where the city is. Forgot the the name of the city. It's only a small town.
Can you drop the link, someone, just for Strider?
You're dropping the
of
link
course
now.
we can drop the link there. Yeah. It's where's Dodger in the crowd there? I love my Dodger. How is
Dodger's
he?
here.
Dodger's in the panel.
Yeah, I'm here.
Dodger
I've just got
Badger's
somebody at the door, so I'm just going to visit.
He's busy. It's Valentine's Day. He's busy. He's busy.
He's busy.
Yeah, I've got a visitor. Oh, it's a postman. It's all right. Mrs. Dodger can deal with the postman.
There you
It's
go.
okay.
It's Valentine's
Mrs. Dodger
Day.
takes care of the postman. Oh, nice lady.
Dropping
Yeah,
in the Valentine's
post.
gift.
Any
What a
back?
lovely
I'm
lady.
going to sign for something. Oh,
Toothless,
dear.
By the way, can
I'm
we-
very well, thank you, Toothless.
The next city is called Kanab. Found it.
Wow.
Nobody
that's
knows
beautiful.
No idea.
It's
Just have
quite
to sign
some
for a bill.
adventure. It's nearby Flagstaff in Arizona.
Okay.
Archie.
Yeah, I'm going in that area. I believe I've heard that name.
Anyway,
We got to hire a car.
Archie,
and
can
get
we
some
play the super chat song to get some vibe up for some super chat?
Sure, we can do that.
The Sirocco one. We like the Sirocco one.
Super chat, where have you been? I've been to London.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I want money.
Send your money now. Send your money now.
That's what I want.
Send the money. Send your money now. Super chat. Super chat now.
There we go, guys. That's the super chat song.
Yeah.
Phew, I got to tell you, I'm about to leave soon. I got to go and have a shower.
No. At least fucking 9 more minutes. Give us
You got 9 minutes.
I don't know. I got 9 more minutes. Of course, I got 9 more minutes.
You've really got
right. No,
39 minutes, but I've just cut out the 30.
He's got to look after his blood pressure, guys.
Yeah,
well,
I got
that's
to
why
tell
it's
you
stay up a
something.
bit longer.
Yeah. By the way, Strider, we'll try and get you your wrench back. Bear was just going on a rampage. And
I was
okay.
honestly that's cool. I was just mucking around. Bear and Curly got excited when they I don't
That's
care.
okay.
Honestly,
He's turned against Aussies, but I got to tell you something.
It's a good
fucking Sirocco is not even an Aussie. He's English.
Yeah,
right?
I can tell from his accent.
Dodger is Polish. He's English in Poland.
Yeah.
But I don't have the heart to tell him. I think what we're going to do is we're going to offer up sacrificial plastic, right? Plastic can take the blame. And
I've offered to be burnt at the stake.
It's all about the money. You know,
don't want to lose.
It's about your show and
If it brings Bear back, I'll go. If Bear's back, then
No. Bear's okay with you. Bear likes you. Okay, just relax.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all a bit.
Can I be going to the stake as well? I'd love to join in.
I was sledging watch Nicholas the other night, and and they thought I was serious, and I was on their show today, and they were cracking me for half their show today, but I was just laughing. I said, I love it, boys. I'm happy for you. The money's coming in. I'm all about the money for you guys, and like you said this morning, Archie, you know, you don't want to have any more wars. You don't want to take away a man's livelihood. You know.
That's exactly right. I'm trying to just keep things.
You got to have a bit of drama, and it's all good. And you know, I think deep down we're all good. A bit of banter, maybe some misinterpretation, but yeah.
I've been trying to do a super chat for the last hour, and my bank for some reason needs double verification. I can't remember what the codes are. So sorry, otherwise
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
At the end of the day, the fans decide. The fans vote who they want the most. You know, if they don't want me and they want guys like Bear, I'm good with that. I'm here to contribute.
Without the fans, we are not here.
Yep,
it's all.
That's it, man.
If there was
It's all
no
about
audience,
these
it would just
awesome
be
people in the
a bunch of
chat.
people
That's what
talking.
it's about.
We got 84 people watching Only 28 upvotes, apparently.
It's not easy on the panel, guys.
Smash the thumbs up. It's free.
We've got to have
Just wait till you graduate to having the keys.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I forgot to do it. Sorry, hang on one second.
Yeah, the keys are next thing.
There you go.
And you end up trying to do a show on your own. It's not fucking easy.
It's fucking
I saw
My
Bear and
God.
Archie today. Bear and Archie, you can see how Bear kind of manages Archie well, and they kind of Bear and Archie riff well. And me and Plastic riffed. You know, we all have our we riff different with different people. So I thought it was.
I don't
good,
riff with anyone. I just riff with myself.
You riff with everyone. Everyone loves you. But
here's a question.
Bear runs a tight ship, and it's good. It really brought order to the show today, and the money came in. So money talks.
That's right.
Can I ask you guys, all the panelists, a question, please?
Sure.
And you have to tell me truthfully. Who is your? Okay, I'm going to go first with Mr. Sexy. Who is your favorite among the Archieverse? Because we all have.
That's
favorites.
easy. That's easy. Archie.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you.
Roger, who is your favorite?
Ultimately, Archie.
Jonathan, who is your favorite in the Archieverse?
Apologies for insulting the pontiff on Valentine's Day, but my favorite is Marshmallow.
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 Choice. That's fair.
Spider, who is your favorite?
Yeah, I think you, Dodger and GMT. Like I'm loving Plastic right now. We riff, we jam, but ultimately Archie.
ABC £2. Vote Strider for racial equality. Ha ha.
Yeah. It's all good.
So Rocco, who is your favorite in the Archieverse?
Oh, it has to be Archie. It has to be. That's
think
why we're all here.
That's why we're all here. But okay. Who's your second favorite? That's a better question. Who's after?
Okay. Yeah, who's the second favorite?
Okay. Well, I have to go with my outsider called Dodger Badger.
Dodger.
You sure? Can you would have been my second choice.
Who's your second favorite, GMT? Come on, you can't. Off the sidelines, GMT.
Okay, I need to add a rule. You can't say anyone on the panel right now.
Oh,
that's easy.
That's
easy.
For
me, it's easy. I've got two actually. I got two. Actually, I've got a few people. I can't fucking say second, man, because there's a few of them. Fuck.
No, you got to say it. Come on, we just
got to say it.
I can't because there's a few of them. Honestly, there's a few people.
No, but look,
Lux is just.
Mr. GMT just doesn't want to hurt people.
So
he's not making a decision.
Okay, James, who is it?
Amended that to.
There's actually a few people. Honestly, I've got so many people that I respect and admire.
We'll allow you to
have
to decide. You can pick two. GMT, come on.
I can't.
Be a man and just tell us.
Be a man.
I'm being a man and I'm being honest. I can't because I've got so many people that I respect and admire.
Say that I'm your second favorite.
I'm not going to push GMT anymore.
You're my second fucking ball breaker.
Okay, Dodger, who's your number two?
Actually, you're my first ball breaker.
The man I've spent the most and been through the most grief with has to be Sirocco from going.
Sirocco, yeah, Sirocco's
Oh no,
we
said we can't choose panelists. We can't choose panelists.
You can't choose a panelist,
yeah.
Okay, then it's going to be our Danny.
Danny.
Is that 30 Danny?
30 Danny.
Lux, who's your number two?
Yeah.
I'm going to say Jamie. I really like Jamie Oplands.
Oppo, Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I really like Jamie. It's a cool guy.
Are we done, Mr. Quail Higgins?
Dodger, can you leave for a second, please?
No, you can't have Dodger leave. You got to choose someone off the panel.
Yeah, Dodger, can you leave for a second, please?
You can't do that. That's not part of the rules, man. We could have all done that.
No.
Fucking softcock.
Be a man.
Dodger, leave. Okay, my second favorite is Dodger. Now you can come
Dodger's
back.
on the panel.
Oh,
he's on the panel. He's sucker.
No, he was not on the panel when
he was on the panel. As you said it, he was on the panel.
Have we done Sirocco?
I'm still here. Yeah, I think. Okay, if it's not an existing panelist, General Sard.
Oh,
I love Sard.
Yeah,
I love Sard.
Sard
is so fucking funny.
What about the Pontiff? How about we ask the Pontiff?
Look, guys.
You can't do that to Archie. You can't
timely,
do
and Mike the Snake. Timely and Mike the Snake. Those guys there, they do
shit,
so
if
much
Bear
for
hears this,
me.
you're fucked.
No, but Bear's a
Burning bridges again, Archie.
There's an
This is a
executive
joke.
position.
We're just having a bit of fun. This is a bit of fun. You know what I mean? Nothing serious.
Hey, be careful. Hey, there's going to appear. They'll be critiquing our choices tomorrow.
They're clipping it and everything now. You know,
Entertainment purposes only.
Screenshots. He was doxing me nearly, but it's all good. I've already been on face to face. So.
Guys, I got to go and have a shower and watch this
Fantastic,
smelly arm here. I love you. Dodger,
By the way, how did you go? Did you get any results back yet?
Yeah.
Any results?
No. Oh, of course not. They don't fucking. No, I only had to pay for the fucking machine. I've got to go to the doctor and see him to get the fucking.
Email it. When they email this fucking shit.
But put it this way: as soon as you get results, can you let us know?
Oh yeah.
Let us know, Arch, and follow the doctor's orders. Don't listen to us. You probably know that, but
no. I really want to get this thing looked at, and I got to get
health pro these days.
I will see you tomorrow, guys. Dodger, thank you, man. You're so cool, man. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'm a bad employee, leaving early. See you later, guys. I love
See
you.
ya, man. Stay sexy, brother.
Take it easy, buddy.
Take it easy, man. Hope results are good.
Okay, this is fair.
Like we were joking and that, but like Archie's like he's had serious high blood pressure, so we've got to look after him, don't we?
Did he have seriously high blood pressure, or was it a little bit?
140, man. So that's
who fucking knows?
Shit.
Did you guys know that
that's just normal for me when I get a stiffy.
That's higher blood pressure. Maybe
that's high blood pressure.
It's so weird. I go to the doctors, and I always feel mentally stressed out. But whenever I get my BP checked, it's always 120 over 80. I feel like, what the fuck?
Strider, how old are you again? 30 something?
37. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a baby.
I'm got the maturity of a 16-year-old, but yeah, I'm actually 37.
Well, you're a baby.
You're a baby.
Sorry.
I feel like an old man. No offense.
Yeah.
Feels like yesterday when I was 16, mate. So.
Well, I'm 63, and I feel like I remember fucking 25.
It's amazing. I remember my mum's your vintage, Sirocco, and I remember when she had a 35th birthday.
Don't say that. I might know her.
She's a good sort too.
Imagine that, eh? Imagine that.
She's like GMT, very popular. And I remember vividly in 1995 when she had her 35th birthday and Dad got her a set of 35 pajamas. And I remember thinking, I'm 10 and she's 35. I remember thinking, how old is Mum? 35. That's amazing, man.
Mate, I remember, in my teens and looking at these 30-year-olds thinking what a bunch of old cunts they are.
When you're young,
I'm going to leave now that we're up with the viewers, because if they go down, I don't want to get the blame for it. If they leave, I don't want to get the blame for it.
It's all right, Mr. GMT. You're going to get the blame.
By Mr. GMT.
As soon as you leave, everyone else is going to leave.
The only reason why I leave GMT alone is he has a crack at Jonathan every now and then, so he's not all nice and spice.
Nah, listen. When me and Jonathan have a go at each other, you got to understand. I'm putting it out there. It's awful fun. It's not being serious.
Hey,
fuck you. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm not fucking. I don't mean what I say. All right, so shut the fuck up. I'm only just saying shit now, right? Just to make people think that we're friends. For fuck's sakes.
Hey guys,
I knew you must have been besties, because that's what I was trying to explain to the Seppos today. Is us Aussies, when we hit you, when we rip you hard, it's because we really like you.
No, but Mr. GMT is just trying to mask his stupidity with fun. And
stupidity? Have you fucking looked in the mirror? You fucking cracked the fucking thing.
Hey guys, I need to leave. Is there anyone with keys that's able to shut the show down when it's time?
Yeah, Dodger has. Dodger has.
Hey,
Dodger the main man. All right, are you leaving, Lux? Are you leaving?
Yes, I have to.
Fantastic. I'm leaving too. Guys, thank you very much. Stay sexy.
You're leaving too.
Wear your watches.
No, don't all jump aboard at once. One man at a time. Jesus Christ.
What do you mean? One? All right, I'll give you I'll let you do your exit. You said you're leaving first. All right, you do your exit. Go, Lux.
Thank you, Dodger. Thank you, Soraka. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the chat.
Take care, my man. Awesome having you on board. Love you, brother. Happy Valentine's Day. Hope you get some sex.
Get some sexy Thai woman.
Now it's my turn.
Hey,
all right,
Dodger,
guys.
Dodger, do you want to borrow my avatar?
Yeah, the sinking boat. Yeah. Man overboard.
Say your goodbyes. What's your final thoughts, GMT?
My final thoughts for the evening is thank you everyone in the chat. Yous all rock. Yous make me laugh half the time. Oh, that's why I'm always on mute. Guys on the panel, yous always rock, except fucking Jonathan. You can go fucking suck a dick, but that's beside the point.
You suck.
All right. Nah, seriously, I love you guys. Rate your watches and always stay sexy. We'll talk again soon. Ciao.
Have a good one, man.
Enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, and then there
were four.
We took it. Hey, have you
Hey, look, I'm going to the toilet now and have a smoke, but whoever's left is left, right? I might be last man standing, but that's my job. That's my job. So,
guys, let's all leave and give Dodger a surprise when he returns.
Jonathan, I'm drinking a German wine. It's a Riesling.
That's what I do.
Riesling? Very good.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a tick.
Enjoy your
I love
puff.
Germany. I love Deutschland.
I haven't been to Germany for 30 years. 30 years. My mother was German.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
You
We used to go in my younger years, as a kid growing up and as a teenager. We used to go over an awful lot, visit my grandparents and weddings and stuff. Yeah.
I'm surprised to hear that Jamie never was in Germany back. Because he has been born, he was born in Hanover, he told me.
Oh,
Is
he's
that
got
right?
some German blood, isn't he?
I didn't know that.
Hanover.
Yeah.
Because I think I know where you are. Can I say it? You're in the north of Germany, aren't you, Jonathan?
Yes.
Or?
Yes.
I think you said Hamburg.
Yes.
That's cool. I wanted to go there.
Oh, Hamburg is pretty. I didn't grow up here, but I totally love the city and the neighborhood. But I grew up in the south, and I feel when I see mountains, when I'm driving down to the south, and so on my way to Italy or France, when I see the mountains, my heart just jumps. I can't help myself. When I see mountains, that makes me happy on a level that I don't experience here.
That's what us Aussies really love, the mountains and the lakes, because that's what we don't really have here. We've got beaches.
Australia, you have never seen mountains until you've been to the German Alps.
Yeah.
Well, I've been to Switzerland. I've done the Swiss Alps. I did a trek.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Yeah.
Not too
very
close,
similar.
but
Okay.
and
I
spent 2 weeks in Switzerland, and I was just blown away by the lakes and the mountains and the valleys, these cute little towns and the cowbells and
We just came back from skiing like 20 days ago, and we've been driving through the Alps, and it's just beautiful when everything is freshly snowed. By the way, just a little plug on my YouTube channel, Jonathan Quell Higgins III. I put out a 1.5 minutes video from a mountain pass that we did, freshly snow covered. So beautiful.
I was actually looking for your channel the other day.
Talking of your channels, are you still doing a show with Swiss?
Yes and no. So Swiss was missing in action for weeks and months. But last week I had a call with him for 30 minutes, and he's still terribly busy. He has no time for YouTube. He's only dropping by for some comments and then leaves. And so I have to do the show alone until at least this summer. So I'm trying to keep the channel afloat with changing guests. With top, it's difficult. We are always often talking about high-end watchmaking, but it's very difficult if you're only talking about that yourself. So I need somebody to bounce off, and that is a problem. So I have to tone down the nerdiness of the channel and make it a little bit.
You could
broader.
You could talk about like the mechanics of the watch, and you could have somebody who's more of a design guy or something like that.
Yeah, but design guys are not plenty, and I don't want to have OC on the channel every week when we're talking about design. But I'm trying to do my best with changing guests. Dodger was there now twice. Would love to have you, Sirocco, on, and also you, Strider. You haven't been on the show, yes? Yet?
No, I was actually looking for your channel the other day, and you know what? I reckon in a couple of weeks I might be a worthy watch kind of contributor. I'm starting to remember model numbers. Like I was thinking,
God.
yeah, like I just busted out the James Bond 6538 off the top of my head. Like it's pretty cool. I'm excited, you know. I was saying how the Black Bay, or me and NATO were saying how probably the Black Bay 58, the 12 mil thick one, is probably the most similar to the 6538. And I was like, oh shit, I just said 6538.
Yeah, it is true. It is true. The Black Bay
red.
Very similar, but it's still not no Rolex, and that in my opinion is the main flaw. Just imagine.
Slightly, you do know what you have to buy next. I'm hoping you've taken note. I'm hoping you've taken note of what everyone sold you, including Archie and myself, and I'm just showing you.
Oh, yeah, the sub no date. Or the sub date,
Well, mine's a sub date, but even a sub no date.
That is a 40 millimeter.
I'm so lucky I've had you guys.
Yeah, mine's a 116610 LN, 40 mil. But
actually,
and 41 mil two-tone.
And I'm going against the consensus. I like the 40 millimeters more than the 41. I know that the bracelet is a little bit on the small side, but I like those maxi cases. And
which is the Hulk, isn't it? That's what it's famous for, the maxi case. Yeah. It's funny though, like is
though something. I've got the 41 bluesy. They wear the same. At the end of the day, they wear the same.
Yeah. They're small, like, sorry, can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think last Thursday or 2 weeks ago, nearly 2 weeks ago, when I tried on the Panda, and I was like, this is meant to be, one of the biggest watches in the world, and it just felt too small, and it felt kind of a bit underwhelming because I love a bit of color. And then on Sunday, I went to the Tudor shop just to reconfirm my position for the Pelagos. And I tried on a few watches, and I tried on the Tudor Chrono, not the Tudor Panda, but the black dial. And it just kind of, it impressed me more than the Daytona Panda. How weird is that? It just felt like a man's watch. That Tudor Chrono, it was shiny and a bit chunkier. It's 42 mil. It just feels like it. Probably because I'm a fat bastard now, maybe. I don't know. Beautiful watch, that Tudor Chrono.
I don't know. I don't mean harm to you, and I don't want to sound arrogant.
Tell me, blunt. I love it, blunt. I love it.
In my opinion, at the moment, you're pretty new to it, and you discover a lot of cool watches that you like. But that doesn't mean that you still like them in 1 or 3 years.
That's right.
Just take it. Just try on the watches. Don't settle for anything. In my opinion, my advice is build your own opinion and let it rest and reconsider after a couple of weeks and months. That is my advice. My personal experience is I did it so often with clothing, with cars, with watches, that I tried. So what I really wanted was very often too expensive. So I tried to find a substitute. And in the end, when I bought the substitute, I thought that I was happy and content. But it's then constantly nagging on me, and I feel that I'd only got the second best. So in the end, you're buying the best or what you're really looking for. So make sure.
I like
exactly, Jonathan. Exactly.
Didn't want to interrupt. I like Brian from Zircon's comment. I can't highlight it, unfortunately. Personally, I find watch experiences more interesting to listen to rather than analyzing the physical things themselves, and I think that's actually really something that people forget. The experience of actually owning and the journey that you've taken to get that watch, whatever it might be. I like that comment. I think it's really good.
Yeah, I don't want to be like a John Mayer. I actually want to create an interesting journey, and look, the Panda talk is all a bit of drama play for the show, and yes, I would love it, but yeah, the Tudor really impressed me.
We got a super chat. No dot. No one to highlight.
Super chat.
There he
Super
is.
chat. His dinner.
I can reply to that question because I had a long talk with Perth, I think, on Sunday. After I think you and I, Dodger, we were talking about the Perth Luxury Show and everything. But we're here on Archie, so Perth is doing good. He's very busy, and his new interest is Lego. So I was shaking my head. He knows that we are missing the shows, and hopefully he will be back one day. But he's doing very good.
I think he's actually persona non grata here, isn't he?
I don't know. Is he banned because of a Tim situation, or is he banned because of an Archie situation?
Well, because of an Archie situation.
It was an Archie situation when with these importing the Sky Dweller.
Oh God! Yeah. Jeez, we can't afford to go there again. Oh Jesus!
No, we don't want to go there again.
No, I'm gonna be banned because I replied to that.
No. You didn't bring it up. Someone asked the question, and we got to answer.
And just for the commenters that are now following, I don't believe that is true. What comes up with Perth, and he assured me 3 times that it wasn't him. That's all I can say. Okay, let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Maybe not highlight the super chat. Thank you very much for the super chat box and paper.
Thanks for the super chatty.
Strider, you'll have a better journey getting 1 or 2 key pieces, and then spend your money on traveling when you can. It may not be possible again at the drop of a hat.
Yep, and I'm just going to be a Dave Ramsey, everyday millionaire with 2 or 3 nice watches, a Mazda, and a home paid off. And that makes me happy.
Hey, look, I forgetting the Mazda. If you got a couple of nice watches and a home paid off, you're laughing, and then the car comes on.
I'm a very lucky man. I got a beautiful Mazda car. And I'm really enjoying the Mazda still. And I'm really 4 months in nearly. I'm loving the Tudor. Hey, what I wanted to say, we didn't get Lux's opinion on it, unfortunately, but Archie was really good this morning. He just wants to be Switzerland and everyone not fight Tim or watch Nick. And he linked to watch Nick's show after Lux's new show. But watch Nick. Lux started at 1 o'clock Aussie time, and so did Watch Nick. So it's like, Watch Nick, mate, where this will be for his show tomorrow. He'll rip this for me. I love it. I'm like, Watch Nick, what's the go, mate? Archie called the truth and linked to your show, but you rebel streamed against Lux today. So, is that fair?
I'm not getting involved.
I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, you guys probably aren't across it. Or is it more like, okay, it's kind of cool. I guess it's like NFL where they all play the games on Saturday and Sunday, around the grounds, 3 p.m. And he wanted to start after, but 1 o'clock is when they all start, and everybody has to alternate between Lux's show at 1 o'clock and watch.
I guess it's something that Bear and Tan will sort out in time.
Anyway, that's for Watch Nick's TMZ show tomorrow. Don't rebel stream, or do rebel stream. Maybe we can have an around the grounds. Yeah.
Strider, allow me one word, and I said that to you, I think, on another stream.
Yep.
I have no problems when you're, or it doesn't matter what I think, but I don't have problems when you're buying watches, try them out, and find that you're wrong. It gets difficult, in my opinion, when you're paying over retail for those.
Yep.
Because then you're paying for the hype, and that is what I'm trying to make sure that it's not happening with you. So that is all I can say.
No, I love it, man. I'm so lucky to have you guys to give me the recommends and good advice from years and years, a lot more experience than me. But when people talk about over retail and, it's not worth that, or this is too expensive, something is only expensive if when you buy it for $10,000 and you lose $5,000, like people say, oh, Panda at $48K is expensive. Well, it's dropped 25% in value, and if 48K is the market price, that's the market price. But yeah, it.
My view on this, if you don't mind me saying my view on this is, if you're buying a watch as an investment potential, you're buying the watch for the wrong reason.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It's a bit of that. You want to keep the resale, but yeah, you want to love the watch.
Yeah, but I agree.
I've got 5 Rolex, including my father's, but I got 4.
I agree with
and I've never bought a watch to sell. I keep them all. I don't care.
Yeah.
But
if you're spending 5 or 10, 25,000,
I've got 2 Yachtmasters, and Yachtmasters are not exactly the hype watch. No one wants the fucking thing, but I like them. That's why I bought them.
Yeah, it is that. It is cool. Like, I'm sorry, I'm speaking too much. Sorry. Please speak, Sirocco. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying. You buy a watch because you like it. And if you're buying it because you like it, but you think you might put some money on it, I think you're doing it for the wrong reason, in my view.
Oh no, yeah, I'm an investor. I know about stocks. I know I got no expectations to make money on anything, but if I'm going to spend 20 grand on a watch or whatever, it is a nice comfort to know it's going to resale for about the same. That's all I'll say on that.
But Strider, that is exactly the mistake that you make, in my opinion. And Sirocco was trying to put that out. Yeah. So you can approach the thing in 2 different kind of ways. You can say, okay, 50,000 for a Daytona is a no-brainer for me because I'm at the low end of the market, and I will be able to sell it at least for that amount of money. My approach to the situation is as follows. I'm telling you, a Daytona in stainless steel is not worth 50K, because just imagine a doomsday for a second, and the hype is over with the Daytona. It will not happen, but just let's assume for a second that the hype is over. You basically end up with a $20,000 watch that you paid $50,000 for, and that is the hype that you pay on top. You will very much likely be able to recover that, but you're not getting the value that you're paying for it in terms of a watch.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. But I'll just say, I'm not going to argue with you because you know a hell of a lot more than me. But I'll just say that a Daytona at 48 is a lot of money. But in another way, I felt that like a Navitimer at 12, 13 Aussie is more expensive because you lose your ass on them. But yeah, no, you're right.
But you're straight away going, you're losing your ass on it. You're not buying the watch.
Like I love the Navitimer. I love the Navitimer, but I feel like if the AD not going to give me a discount on it, I can't justify it because
have a look at the secondary market first and see what you can get one for a secondary market if it's a lesser
I
price,
do love the new. I love the new buying experience, but
Oh, well, who doesn't? Who doesn't want your name on the warranty card?
I love the virginity of a new watch. But you know what? I'm lucky though because after I tried on the Tudor the Tudor black chrono, the black dial. I straight away I was more impressed with that than the actual Daytona. So call me an idiot, but in a way I'm like, you know what?
That's not being an idiot. That's because you like it.
Like it just felt more manly. It felt more sporty.
There you go.
And it's not a Rolex, but it's owned by Rolex, and it's a good quality watch.
It's a very good quality watch,
and it's accessible.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just really impressed by it.
That's the point I've just been trying to buy a watch that you like, not because it's necessarily a particular brand. Like, if you prefer the Tudor to the Daytona, well, buy the fucking Tudor. Why wouldn't you?
That's all right. Hey, yeah,
of course it is. Of course it is. Everything's all right as long as, because at the end of the day, you're the guy who's going to wear it.
Yeah. But and people would be like,
worry yourself about how much money you're going to lose or not lose, as the case may be. I think that the the money side of it, how much you might lose. I don't think it should be relevant if you're going to buy a watch because you want it and you want to wear it and you like it.
Yeah, and that's cool.
That's
People
all I've
respect
ever
somebody who's proud of what they have, or like
Of course.
like if you're a cleaner or a doctor or whatever. Say you're a doctor, but you're not really happy and stoked and high on life. But the cleaner, mate, he's proud and he loves cleaning. That's what he does. He's proud of that, and that's what he does. And he's happy to tell everyone and anyone. He's not embarrassed to tell people he's a cleaner. You know what? People actually respect that more.
But there is one difference. So there is one person who is very proud of having bought 38 Mings, and people are just laughing about him. So,
sorry, who was that?
Mr. GMT.
I missed. What watch did he buy? What watch did he buy?
He bought 38 Ming watches.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm thinking Ming vases.
No. Unfortunately, not. Ming vases would be a justification. That wouldn't have been a dumb move. But he bought 38 Ming watches.
I'm just going to read a comment from NATO to you, Strider, because this is very.
Sorry, guys. I've been ignoring all the comments too. That's bad.
No. Apart from people on the streams, Strider, no one will even care what's in your wrist. And this is very, very true in the real world. No one knows unless they know what you've got. Most people, 99% of people, wouldn't have a fucking clue what you're wearing. That's true. And I've noticed this, and I've only had a couple of people actually say snap, where I've been wearing a Submariner or two-tone or whatever it might be, It's only happened in 5 years, 6 years since I've had.
It's lovely to get compliments too. You don't want to show off, but where I work, I got a working class job, right? But people,
if you show off your watch, you just look.
People
like
are blown away by my Tudor. It's so funny, and I come onto this show and people just laugh at me. But it's all good. But yeah, it's just
they laughed at you because you thought that was your road to redemption and getting a Daytona the next day or something.
Yeah. It was funny. I was trying to say another thing. Because I went into the AD. I went watch shopping on Sunday and just touching base with these people I've got lists for, and I went into the AD. I was lining up. I couldn't get in the end. Ryan Gosling was shooting a film on Elizabeth Street. But anyway, as I'm lining up, this handsome young Hong Kong couple, they look like actors, and they were behind me. I said, "Oh, you guys go in. I've got to go. We've been here 15 minutes. We're not going to get in. It's Sunday, And I saw his Daytona straight away, and I thought, bugger, I'm not gonna. But no, I just said to him straight away, man, what a watch! That's an awesome watch. It's beautiful. And he said, oh wow, thank you, man. I really appreciate the compliment. It's a stunner, isn't it? And he asked me, well, what are you wearing? And I was a bit embarrassed to tell him, I just said, just a Tudor GMT, Diet Pepsi. And he goes, oh, that's cool, man. I love that watch. But I was like, he's wearing it on the street on a Sunday, Daytona.
Why not? In Sydney, you can wear what you want in Sydney.
Yeah, that's what.
NATO says the blingy Rolexes are assumed to be cheap crap. Anyway, thank you, NATO. Like the blingy.
I was like, man, he was brave wearing a Daytona, but you're right. Like we're kind of lucky in Australia. Like robbery isn't really a big thing here.
Make yourself known to Luxuria, which I believe you already have, and also Vintage.
Oh yeah, I get on well with them. They love me. They're cool. Yeah.
Have you been to Vintage Watch Company as well?
And Vintage. Okay, they're not as friendly as Vintage, but it is a very busy. It's more busier there in the Strand Arcade because they're on the ground floor, as where Luxury is up there on the second or third floor. So. He's a really cool guy. He doesn't want to sell me watches. He said, no, continue your thing with the AD, Luxuria, they were saying.
I bought my Yachtmaster 40, my first one for Yachtmaster 40 from Co. And he was a good guy to deal with.
He's so genuine. Like he obviously wants to sell stuff. He's like, no, pursue that relationship with the AD because long term you could, sell watches back to us, and we just want you to help you build a collection, he was saying. And yeah, he was really cool. Because there's Cove who's a watchmaker.
Biff Helm says, addendum to Sirocco's statement. If you're at a venue where class is expected and wear a two-tone Rolex, people will notice, even if not watch people. There you go. Yeah, don't know.
I
walk
and
around in
disagree.
friggin' ball shorts and a singlet wearing my two-tone bluesies. You know, it doesn't
But
matter.
I think Archie made a good point in one of his videos I watched. He said a lot of people, they see a nice car or see a nice watch, but they don't want to pay them the compliment because they think, oh, they're just rich. You know, they're kind of jealous. But it's, if you see a nice car and you really like the car, tell the owner. Or you see a nice watch, compliment them, because it might make their day. So
I have a different experience. I complimented one guy for a vintage Explorer 2, and he looked at me just like I insulted him with the worst imaginable words. I will never do that again. He was looking at me like an alien.
No, that's his fault. Do it again. That's his fault, not yours. Yeah, I was in the line at the swatch for a moon swatch. I only joined it because of the hype, and right next to me was this really nice English gentleman wearing a Polo Explorer, and we talked, and yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, but that was in a watch setting, so probably your chances were better
right.
too.
No, exactly. Yeah. No,
so, are you located in Sydney, or where are you? Strider, are you in Sydney, or where are you?
Yeah, I'm in Sydney right now. It's 11:30, so yeah, 11:30 p.m. at night. Are you in Hamburg or?
Yeah. But I love my. It is now 1:30 afternoon.
Oh no, that's a good time. I forget that Queenslanders are actually an hour behind us still. Yeah,
I loved my time in Sydney, and I had a very memorable experience when we were looking for a certain shopping area. We came from Darling Harbour. And we were looking for a special shopping place. And I asked a gentleman just on the street. He was wearing a suit. And I asked him, and he said, yeah, you go down there. And then the third on the right, there it is. And he said, you know what? I'm going to join you. So he was walking us down to that place. And that was amazing. Would never happen in Germany with you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I'm going to show my favorite watch.
Oh yeah, awesome.
My favorite watch.
That's good. I'm happy you had a good experience, Jonathan.
This got me started in the whole watch game.
Two-tone
Amiga?
No, it's a Rolex 1966 Rolex Oyster Perpetual, solid gold.
Solid gold. Oh, okay.
Solid gold. It was my father's.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, what an heirloom.
So you have a similar,
he bought that brand
history
new,
like Mr. GMT.
Yeah, he bought that brand new in 1966.
Oh wow!
Isn't that cool?
Oh. Yeah, I have photos of myself wearing it when I was like 7, and Dad wearing it. You know,
wow!
And my dad loved watches. It was his only Rolex, but
you're so lucky your dad got Rolexes that early.
That in those days it was a super expensive watch.
It's an heirloom. You'd never sell it back then. Yeah,
God, no. When I fall off, it'll go to my nephew. You know,
it's like when Archie analysed my pocket watch. That's my dad. It was rolled gold from Proud's Jewel, and Archie said it's about $300 to $500 in value. And I didn't care. I would never sell it. It's just an awesome heirloom to have. That's cool, man.
I wear that watch once or twice a year, you know.
At what age did you get this particular watch, Sirocco?
When Dad died.
Okay. So,
he bought it in 1966, so he would have been 36.
That's when my grandfather died. Yeah.
And he passed away in when did he go? Yeah, it was coming up 5 years, 2018.
So here comes the big question now. Would you personally prefer to hand the watch over to your nephew when you're still alive, or are you putting the watch in your will after you're gone?
When I've gone, my nephew will have all my watches.
Because I remember Mike the Snake's story with his Seiko, and he nagged his dad to get this watch, and finally he got it from his dad. And so they have that common history, and I think that is the way that I would prefer. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to part with my watches, and I have a guy who will get most of them. But I think I'm gonna give him 1 or 2 of my watches when I'm alive and still doing well, just to have that shared experience with him.
Hey, John, I need some watches if you're giving them away, mate.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Dodger.
Can you go and buy your Yachtmaster 42 and pass it on to me?
Yeah, and Dodger, keep in mind Dodger, I think you're older than me, so you're off the list.
And I'm older than the pair of you.
That's a cool watch, Sirocco. That's cool.
I don't know how old is Dodger.
About your age, I'll bump you off regardless.
Amazing how he kept it all those years too, you know. It's not easy to hold on to stuff. It's not easy to hold on to stuff, you know. I'm always chucking stuff out.
Dad wore it every day for years. Yeah. He bought it and he wore it, and he you know, he was a builder and he was wearing it to work. But it still keeps perfect time. It's amazing. It's never been serviced.
Wow.
It needs a new strap because, you know.
Brian from Zircon makes a good comment, Doctor. Maybe you can pull that up.
Which one?
Yeah,
the last one.
That's a good comment.
No mistake. Oh, the last one. Giving it to him before you. Yeah, I guess I see that. Yeah.
And you can teach them, because they might know, like my pop had a few Citizens and Seikos, and I was never really into them until now. And he passed away last year, and now I really want them, but I want to approach Nan about it in a nice way. Because you can teach your nephew about watches, you know, so he can appreciate them more.
Well, actually, my nephew's pretty lucky because my father was into watches and clocks, but more clocks than anything. And he had grandfather clocks, grandmother clocks. He had the whole fucking lot. Carriage clocks. I mean, my sister got a whole pile of the damn things. I got a pocket watch and this Rolex. My nephew ended up taking the grandfather clock and a couple of his pocket watches. So, you know, he kind of, he understands it, you know, it's in our DNA. It's in our DNA. So, you know, he kind of, he gets it. My sister likes all the clocks and stuff. And I go there and I look at all these fucking clocks that Dad had and my sister now has. And I go, fuck, I don't even want to dust them, let alone wind them up every freaking few days, you know.
After Jamie made that comment that he's open to accept our watches, I think he should change his username to Jamie Opulence Panhandler.
Panhandler. That's the good thing about watches. They're quite small, so.
How many millimeters is that Rolex Sirocco? Is that 34?
I think it's a 36. I'm not sure.
Okay,
but 100% sure, to be honest. But it's you know, in those days they were small watches. You know.
Everybody was a lot thinner too.
Yeah.
Do you know if your dad had it on?
The story goes that he decided he wanted to buy a Rolex, so he sent my mother into the AD, and basically to find a watch, and Mum said, go in, and they actually gave Mum 4 Rolex watches to take home for Dad to choose.
Wow.
And then he chose this one. It was on a gold bracelet, but he didn't want a gold bracelet. So he said, I want that, but I want it on a strap. And
that's right.
Is that the AD that treated you so badly on the last one?
That's the AD that sold me the two-tone bluesy via my sister.
What?
And then when I went in, treated me like an asshole. Yeah, that's exactly right.
What?
Yeah.
You bought a Rolex from the same shop your dad did?
Yep.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was that in London?
No, that's in the Channel Islands in Jersey. It's very easy to find out who that is.
La-di-da.
Yeah.
La-di-da.
Yeah. That's where I was born. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
So
guys, I have to
put
head
my
off.
name down for the bluesy in Langfords in Brisbane, and then I phoned up my sister and I said, "Hey, you've bought a couple of watches from this particular company," and she said, "Yeah." I said, "Just contact them and say I'm in the market for the bluesy, whatever the reference number is," and she got an email saying yes. we'll put your name down. And then 3 months of the day later, I got an email back saying, do you still want it? And I said, here's the money.
Oh, wow.
And then it was 12 months before I could get there to pick it up because of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah. So that's in Jersey.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Guys, I have to go. Thank you very much for listening to my boring stories. You all have a good rest of the day, and talk to you guys later.
Take it easy, Jonathan.
Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. Good talking to you.
Great chat. Yeah. I'm going to switch to my laptop just for another 15 minutes, and then I'll probably have to go. But
yeah, I can't hang on too long. It's starting to get late. Actually, is my mic gone?
I'm just starting up my MacBook. It's a bit fuzzy. Hang in there.
I'm just making the time boring.
Is my mic making funny noises or?
Oh no!
Are you sailing right now? Oh.
No, I'm parked up in the marina. I might jump off and jump back.
Oh, Strider, I think. It's Strider.
So I'll just stay on. I'm just switching to my MacBook. Just stand by.
Just mute Strider for a second, Dodger, and see who it is.
Strider,
is it me or him? Yeah, Strider.
Yeah, Strider. He's going to jump back on. I'm just making me. Oh, look at that! Sorry, I'm just making me chicken.
How's that vacuum cleaner?
Oh, yeah, it's working. I've made like me chicken tikka paste.
Righto.
So while you guys have been chatting, I've already made me chicken tikka paste, and I got. Hang on, put my chicken in there, and I'll leave it to marinate till tonight. You see, and I'll have
nice
chicken tikka cook. That's the chicken. There you go. Put it in the bag.
This is like Marcelo time, cooking experience.
Yeah, well, that's what I do, you see.
Yeah.
Listen to everybody nattering away and I do a bit of prepping, you know. Oh, it's open a restaurant. See, one thing you note here, Dodger washes his hands regularly.
There you go.
But it's important, boys. Dry hands. Wash your hands, dry your hands.
Wash your hands.
Especially when you're dealing with raw chicken, you know. It's a bit dodgy. And also, don't put the plastic bag on the chopping board where you've had the chicken, because then the plastic bag gets contaminated when it goes in a refrigerator.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Be real careful.
I don't believe I'm listening to this.
Safety advice on Dodger time. So we've got our little bag.
Guys, we've seen Dodger mowing the fucking lawn on the ride-on mower. Now we're watching it marinating chicken tikka. I mean,
yeah, you was joining the household fun, you know. Welcome to the house of fun. Dun, 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 dun. That's more like House of Boring. These jobs need doing. It's going to be nice chicken tikka tonight. Chicken tikka tonight.
Right.
All right, very good. Very good.
So how long are you going to marinate that for? A couple of hours? Or?
It's best. I forgot. Should have done it. Best overnight.
Yep.
Best do it overnight.
I'm getting freaking hungry.
I'm starving. I'm on a diet, but this, funnily enough, this streams helps me because this is my lunchtime. I'm trying to just have 2 meals a day. So I just had toast for breakfast. I'm trying to skip this lunchtime meal now. And so tonight,
can you drop the link for Strider again, please?
Yeah, hang on. I need to just let me wash my hands again.
No, it's all right. He's got it. He's found it.
He found it?
He just has to scroll back a bit.
Yeah.
There was a time when it was all professional and someone would pin the link, but you know, we're on the
doesn't matter now.
Doesn't matter.
Until Scirocco and Tam make up some new rules. There's no rules here, so no badge, but no rules, so. And no super chats. So there you go.
There's no rules. There's no super chats. There's no upvoting. I mean, fuck me. There's some cheap fuckers around.
Strider, no devices. Strider, it's saying no devices connected, mate. You're missing your camera or your mic settings. You need to authorize your mic and
Hello, DB. Hi, boomers and the rest of you people around God's flat planet. I like that. Hello, DB.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
We're still here. Strider, you need to do something about your camera and your mics. I can't put you on because your devices are not connected.
You're not connected. You might have to reboot your computer or whatever you're on.
I can put you on now. There you go.
Underwrite STE. Hello.
Welcome back, Strider.
Thank you for asking. Welcome back, Strider.
So,
Are you with us?
Sorry?
That's the Strider. That's the Strider. That's the Strider.
Hey, can you? Oh,
yeah, you're there. You're there.
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
You sound when you jump in, just go hello. Hi, Dodger, or hi, Sirocco, or hi, Archie. Can you hear me? And then you're the Australian mate mistake. Yeah, you just got to remember this.
Excuse me, I'm just massaging.
Dodger's massaging something.
You'd have to know clear comms in the sailing industry too, Sirocco. You know.
Well, I don't. I'm not in an industry. I'm in recreational sailing and boating. Yeah. So yeah, well, it would be nice if everyone who went out on a boat actually got a license, or at least pay the money. It only costs $100. Get a VHF license and understand the protocols and how to talk on the radio. It just drives me nuts. Drives me.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize. Yeah, like this clear comms. Yeah, 100%.
Fucking nuts. Crazy stuff. Channel 16 is the emergency channel, guys. Don't talk to your friend across the way saying, "How's the fishing going?" I hear that every day.
Where I work,
hey, you ran out of beer yet?
Where I work, 99% of the problems start from.
Get out on the truck and bring us some chinnies.
Anyway. What are you doing outside, Are you supposed to be working? Are you not working? What's going on?
No, I'm working 11 to 7 hours, so it's quite cushy. Yeah, like it's hard. Like I'm busy, but I get my 8 hours sleep, and I'm very close to where I work, so I've got a good setup for the professional life.
Okay.
I'm very lucky. I'm a lucky man, but you know what? I put myself in that position too. I worked hard. I've done it all myself. So.
I'll tell you what, nothing beats hard work. Nothing at all, really, for success.
Yeah.
Nothing beats hard work except retirement.
Look at Dodger trying to eat healthy. 2 meals a day, Dodge.
2 meals a day, and this is tonight's chicken tikka.
Oh, beautiful. Nice. You're like me. You like all the different food.
I'm going to sneeze because I just put a whole load of sorry.
Can you drop the link, Dodger, please? Would you mind dropping a link? Underwrite if you're still there. I think he's got a channel, and I'm sure we may get some new talent. You never know. It'd be good to get some new talent.
I was going to go anyway because I'm in the super chats and that going on.
I was meant to be that new talent, but I turned out to be a flop.
Because you're Aussie.
Yeah.
Well, you're an Aussie. That's apparently being an Aussie is.
Yeah. What's the go? Like,
I got
no fucking idea. Let's talk a bit of drama, hey.
Yeah.
How can
Bear?
I
don't know.
Okay. How can Bear not like you, Sirocco? How can he have a go at you as one of those evil Australians? You're like the nicest guy on here. I didn't get
that. I've got theories, but I don't know. Me and Bear have had a couple of words in the past, not for an awful long time, I have to say. There was one time, actually both times, were long ago when before even the dungeon was in existence, and we had a little bit of a run-in, and then we had another run-in because I super chatted a question to Archie. That was the last time I super chatted a question to Archie. I paid $30 Australian for the question.
Wow, that's a lot.
About Tim. Yeah, about something about why is it acceptable for Tim Wright to be rebel streaming Archie at that particular moment. And I got pretty fucking The question wasn't answered. It was just a full-on fucking go at me. That said, he did come on to the Marcelo show a little later and apologise for that, and then explain. But it was, the explanation. I was always, I never understood the Tim Wright, why he was so pro Tim Wright. But anyway, look, I got no idea why he doesn't. He doesn't particularly like Sovereign. There was only three of us. That mistake. Whenever you pose a question, it's Sovereign, it's Plastic, and it's myself. Because
what the hell, you guys?
I think we actually meet up with Archie on occasion, and you know, we've had lunch with Archie a couple of times, and I don't know, maybe Bear doesn't like that. I don't know.
You know what? I reckon either Bear is really sensitive and just a totally different culture to us, or he's just making all this drama up and pretending to be offended by us so-called evil bogan Aussies. What do you reckon?
I got no idea.
He can't seriously hate you guys. Even Plastic's harmless. Plastic's a good bloke. I reckon I'm a good judge of a good person, even though I am younger than a lot of you guys. But I'm 37. You know, I've been around the tracks.
Yep.
I know a dodgy. I know a bad person when I come across them. And Plastic is.
I've met Plastic a couple of times. Plastic's a really nice guy. He's funny. He's as funny as fuck, and he's a super nice guy.
He's helped me out so much with looking at watches to buy, and he does all this extras. You know, he's communicating.
I'll be back in a bit.
You know, because Archie hasn't had the time to help me out as much. He did do a beautiful video, Archie, but Plastic's a good bloke. I'm just saying that. You know, if he wasn't a good bloke,
no, he is. Yeah. No, I'm not arguing at all. There, you
gotta judge.
I'll tell you a little story, Strider.
Yep.
Well, my AirPods are still going.
I judge a man by their actions.
Yeah, I'm okay. I met him. When did I first meet Plastic? Fucking Jesus, I can't remember when we had the lunch. That was early October. And that was the first lunch. That's when I met Sov and Plastic for the first time. I'd already had lunch with Archie before that. And then the second time was in December, and we went for lunch. And I'm walking, just, you know, I was a bit early, and I'm just walking past a couple of shops, and this fucking clown come running up behind me. I didn't know who the fuck he was, and grabbed my left wrist. I was wearing my bluesy. He said, "Give me the fucking watch." And it was Plastic. It was the funniest fucking thing.
Impromptu.
You know? And I looked at him and laughed, and he said, "You should have seen your face." And I looked at him, I said, "Fuck, I thought you were going for my phone." I had my phone in my hand. We had a couple of beers.
Yeah, he's a good bloke.
He's a super nice guy. He's a funny guy, you know.
Yeah. That's why I went back down against Bear. Like, I like Bear, but...
Yeah, he likes his anonymity, anonymity. You know, and that's fair enough too, because you know I know, you know,
I've got to be careful too, because I'm in a certain job, but you know they're very political,
and that's the thing. You know, I don't give a fuck. I've shown my face on this thing many times. I don't care. Most of the time my camera's off because it's not a good look. If I got to put my camera on, it means I got to put a t-shirt on or something, and I don't want to fucking do that.
I would love to put my camera on right now, but it's just the kind of job I have. You know, the things get back to where you are.
Oh God!
I don't quite have that Dave Ramsey millionaire freedom yet.
Yeah. I'm in the don't give a fuck area at the moment, so it doesn't matter, you know.
It's, you know, we're lucky, you know. It must be so hard for Archie to juggle all these relationships, because I can stand up to Bear and say, "Bear, look, I really like you, but you may hate Plastic, but you're not going to change my mind. I like Plastic, and I'm sticking by him." You know.
Look, it's a lot of it, I guess, is manufactured. I don't know.
Archie's got a band.
I get involved in Dodger and I keep getting dragged into drama, and we've got no idea why. You know, because we just like we when we were running the dungeon, it was just a couple of guys and people join in, and Plastic and Sov and a few other people. They jump in and we just be chin wagging. There was no real fucking drama, and then the drama started. And I don't do this for drama. I do it for.
That's
shits
why
and
I think it
fucking
could all be
giggles.
a script. Yeah, it'd be funny when Bear and Plastic are just riffing on the chat in a couple of weeks, I reckon.
We'll see how that script pans out. I've seen a couple of things. I've seen a couple of things through WhatsApp. Yeah,
you know what? This morning I was a bit angry at Archie because he deranged me and banned Plastic, and he kind of sold out to Bear. But I remember telling him back at the beginning, look, Arch, I'm only here to contribute. I don't expect anything from you. And I was thinking, shit, I've donated all this money to Archie, and he's kind of selling us out for Bear and Curly. But nah, that was our game plan. That's what we wanted. I'm only here for Archie to make as much money as he can. And I expect nothing from no one. And if anything else I get on top is a bonus, you know?
Ultimately, Strider, that's why we're here. It's Archie's show. He's the boss. He's the one earning the bickies. He's not earning very much at the moment.
It's his livelihood.
Yeah, it is. That's it.
And Watch Nicholas too, you know?
Yeah. Well, Watch Nicholas is very new to the game. I don't watch it. Look, at the end of the day, people talk about other shows, and they can talk about them as much as they want, because the big thing is, for me, I don't watch them. You know, I watch Archie, and that's it. You know?
Yeah, like Archie is the main draw, and all these guys are kind of off the, like a sledge Watch Nicholas, and they were a bit offended by it. I said, Watch Nicholas wouldn't exist if not for Archie. And Curly and Watch Nick were blowing up about it today, but I stood by it. But I told him, look, rip me all you want, boys. Clip me and rip me today. I'm as long as you guys are making money, because, I went back to what I said to Archie at the beginning. I'm only here to contribute. If I'm not contributing, I won't jump on the panel. And
I'm just going to answer a question in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I got to watch this
because it's something I can't do. Would it be possible under right STE? Would it be possible to unban at Dan? He wants a super chat, but he's banned and doesn't understand. I don't even know who Dan is, and unfortunately, I have no powers to unban anyone. I don't know if Dodger's got that. I don't think Dodger could either.
Dodger has keys.
Yeah,
no, I'm not going to use Archie's main channel.
Not for the YouTube studio.
Right.
I can't.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I can't unban.
How long are you going to run this for, Dodger? How long are you going to go for?
I don't know. Somebody said, just noticed somebody said, well, I don't know, somebody could super chat something, keep it going, or.
Yeah, sorry. Super chat to keep it going, or
super chat, guys. You want to keep going? $5.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got things to do. We're down to 54 again. It's a shame because that's a good number of people to have. But
you've got no excuse not to lose weight, Dodger. It's all what you put into your mouth, mental.
Oh, I know. But I'm luckily I've got past that stage, because it's almost 2 p.m. I'd have had my lunch at 1 p.m. So I'm now getting past that phase of, I should be eating. So I was just skipping a one meal at the moment. As I say, I just had toast for the breakfast, and then I was just going to have some of these chicken quarters and some salad tonight with some raita.
Oh, it's all mental. Like, I got home and I was tired after a long day, and it was 7 o'clock, and I walked past this Korean Mexican fusion restaurant where I live. And I could smash a $19 kimchi beef burrito right now. But I said, no, you've got to focus and lose this weight, because you're going to enjoy life more when you're 20 kilos lighter. And, I haven't eaten since. So
I went over to the yacht club tonight thinking I'll just have a beer. Had a couple of beers. They had a caterer in there, because they don't do food usually. They only do it once a week, and it's all volunteer stuff. But they had a caterer there today because it's Valentine's Day. Apparently it's Valentine's Day. I didn't get any roses. I didn't get chocolate.
No, I didn't get a rose.
And
I was going to say to Jay,
I got a king prawn salad to take home,
Ooh,
which was
that
very
sounds
nice.
healthy.
Yeah, that was nice, healthy food, and you know the best part about it is when I came back, I didn't have to cook fuck all.
Yeah, that's why I like to eat out. I eat out quite often just to save the washing up, you know, because but
just throw it in the dishwasher, mate. It's easy enough. I just throw everything in the dishwasher.
That's what my mates say, but because I got no kids or anything, we never create enough rubbish to load up the dishwasher. But I'll figure out.
Oh no, you just buy enough crockery, spoons, knives, and forks, and what you do is you just fill it up, and then after a week, let's say, you turn it on. That's all.
I used to live in the studio for years just with one plate, one knife, one fork. And so if I wanted to eat anything, I had to wash it up. So it was quite efficient. But I've got to the point now with food is I'm 37 and I've tried nearly so much delicious food so many times, and I could keep having 1,000 more biryanis and all this exotic food. But I'm like, nah, not anymore, Josh. Just keep it simple until you lose that 20 kilos, you know? You know, I read a stat that I don't know if it's true, but I read a stat somewhere that more people in the world die from obesity than from hunger now. Can you believe that?
There's right.
Yeah, I read that. Read that about a month ago. Yeah, absolutely.
Because food is like
Jake Wastewater. No, we did Valentine's yesterday, so tonight I'm cooking. I'm having tandoori chicken, and I really don't know what Mrs. Dodger's going to do yet for herself.
If you have it without the carbs, it's all right.
Hang on.
Sorry.
Oh, of course, you did your Valentine's Day a day early. I forgot. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Cancel that. Yeah. Okay.
No, it worked really well.
I'm just thinking to myself, what the fuck?
And you're lucky Mrs. wasn't pissed off either. You got a good Mrs. Dodger.
Oh, definitely. I got Pepsi, Mrs. haven't I? Buys me a Pepsi. Bloody hell.
Oh,
look.
Oh, you got a sporty. Oh, you're lucky. Yeah.
That's what Strider. That's what you should be working for now. Is forget going out looking for a watch. Just work on the missus to go out and get you a Pepsi, and surprise you.
So, Rock, I'm so lucky, and I am lucky too because she's the one that got the Rolex first 10 years ago. I had a crack at her because she came back from Thailand with a $2,400 secondhand Rolex, and I was like, "What the hell are you doing spending $2,400 on a Rolex?" Well, Luxuria told me it's worth $6,500 now. So,
oh, look at this super chat! We got a super chat.
Super chat! Wow!
Archie's crack, £1.99.
Ooh, there you
go. How many red roses have you got there? You must have 20.
Rock. Oh, I feel so good now. All those roses. I feel so much better. Thank you so much, Archie's crack.
You've spent it with the boys tonight, haven't you? You spent your Valentine with us Valentine boys.
Yeah, that's I mean, what the hell?
With your mates. You've had Valentine's with your mates tonight.
I've had Valentine's with my mates, and I've got a Valentine's greeting on the Archie Luxury main show. I
don't think you want any more.
I don't need any more now, do I? Thank God.
I'm just happy we got a super chat, because I think one of the things will be said, well, why keep this one going when it doesn't make any money? I know that's gonna come,
Turtle Knight, I like you, man, but can you not attempt to try to dox me and can you delete that? Dodger, he's assuming I live somewhere.
It could be Canterbury, friggin'.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. Don't worry about it. But it's a bit too much, man. Because
Yeah, Turtle. That's just if it upsets something, don't ask the.
Yeah, I don't like to be paranoid.
I take it you said that in all innocence. I take people as being innocent. So.
I'm a really open guy, and I really want to be open with people about everything. But I got that kind of job where I can't, man.
No, you can't hear. No, mate. No, don't.
I have said some political things, and I don't mean it all, man. It's just all a bit of drama,
Yeah. You say a lot of things in fun, and if things are sort of taken and clipped out of context, then
it's been hard. Because I haven't played cricket this season, and I usually play every year, and you work a week and you go, and a man plays sport to blow off some testosterone.
Thank you, Dodger. Thank you for taking
and I've blown off steam on this channel instead.
Yeah.
Usually I fucking nightmares tonight. You know, like a man, you have all this pent up, bottled up frustration and testosterone, and you blow it out on the sport field. But instead, I've been blowing it out on the socials, which is not clever. But yeah, I'm sorry I do. But yeah, take that off, please, Dodge. Yeah. Turtle Knight's a good guy. You there?
Yeah, we're all Total's okay. Total's a good guy.
Yeah, can you just take off that?
We've all got trolls. Don't worry about it, mate.
Yeah. Just a Canterbury comment. I don't want to. I definitely don't.
Hang on. If I can work out how to do that, mate, I don't know.
What do you want to do?
Never mind.
Live near.
You
don't have to answer it. You can just say no. Simple. You know, nowhere.
I could do one that had the wrench, but I can't do it.
Hey, good to see you, man. Thanks for handling that for me, mate. A good friend of ours is here, and I'm glad to see him. I won't say his name because he may want to remain anonymous, but we've got a good friend of ours.
I saw that. I could have done the same, I guess.
Who's that?
Didn't think of that.
Yeah. It's just
okay.
a friend.
He's a friend of the channel, moderator.
Good friend.
Super nice guy. Super nice guy. He's been very quiet in the background. I haven't seen him. I didn't realise he was there.
Yeah. So
I forgot that I could do that because I've got that frigging window open.
I've got no problem with trolling and slamming me, but yeah, doxing is a different thing because I think didn't Bear get a bit doxed about his business and stuff or something like that?
I think a few things. So I just want to say, if anybody's clipping. For the record, I mean, one thing that we don't like here, and we never have, is doxing of anybody. And
never done
it. Suffered phone calls and stuff, and that's just not on. That is, and the other thing is going against or going against and doing reporting of channels and shit. None of us does that. Tim doesn't do that. We don't do that. It's just a no.
I'm reporting against other channels.
Because it's their business at the end of the day. And whatever you think about Tim, Archie, watch Nick or anybody, these guys, that's their livelihood.
Yeah, that's what. 100%.
It's all great, have some fun, have a shout with them, have an argument, have a big bust up, but don't take it to the extreme where you're going to stop somebody earning a living.
On a man's livelihood, man. That's too much. Like that's different.
It's gone too far. A lot of these guys,
because
they're paying taxes, they're doing the dues, they're honest living. Please don't attack people's livelihoods. Please.
We jump on here to have a bit of fun and blow off some steam. We say some bullshit that we don't really mean, but if you start doxing people, then they're going to report it to somebody who might take offense. And you're like, no, this is my alter ego, man. This is my alter ego online.
You don't mean the offense.
But he's alter ego. Yeah.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah, all good. Yeah.
Mm.
As I say, I don't think it's right, doxing and trying to hound somebody out of business is not good.
I'd feel terrible if I did that to somebody, man. Oof.
Yeah, if you're not happy with the way
inflation we got right now.
Anyway, I think I've worn the show out.
Australians are under a bit of pressure right now because our inflation is still high and our interest rates are still jacking up.
And they're going to go up at least 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah. I think
in Australia, they're complaining over here about how high the interest rates are, but there's a lot of countries, including the UK, that are a lot fucking higher than we are. So I was watching this thing today. Where the fuck was it? And they actually listed a whole bunch of countries, including I think it was the UK, definitely the UK, and including the United States, whose interest rates are a lot higher than Australia at the moment.
I think
we could catch up and overtake. But,
average,
yeah, but we're about 3.75. I think the UK is 4%. I think the US is even higher.
A lot of Aussies though, they had cheap money for so many years, for like 8 years. Interest rates have been so low.
Well, this is what people forget. Yeah, people forget that. Yeah, interest rates are have been up and then they drop down, and they never stay down. They always end up going up again. Yes, you bought
only
it
you
cheap.
know I remember, Scirocco, 16%. Scirocco, only you know I remember 16%. You remember that?
I remember 16% in Australia in 1990.
It was 16% in the UK back in the 80s.
There you go.
I went from 40 to my mortgage doubled the unscrewed.
Wow.
Yeah, money wasn't cheap.
I was very fortunate. I owned my property outright when I came to Australia, and I watched a lot of people really struggling. So I came here. I bought my first property in 1989, paid cash for it.
Oh, right.
And then the recession we had to have in Australia, interest rates went fucking through the roof, and I think it was 16%. And you know, I was in a very, very good position at that time. But you know, a lot of people. So at the moment, they're whining about 4%, 5%, whatever they're paying now. And yes, it's a lot when you're paying fucking, you know.
Look at Brisbane. You know, back in 2020, 21, 22, like people were just buying whatever for whatever price, thinking that it's never going to go up again. And now they're actually and even though banks won't lend you so much money, they have their checks and balances. I've always been a bit more conservative than what the bank will allow me, you know.
Well, that's the best way to be.
Yeah, because
you know that's the common sense way to be. That's you know, if you borrow everything you can at a low interest rate, and you think it's going to stay low, well, you know, you're going to be in trouble. Yeah, because that interest rate, whether it's 2 years or 5 years later, that's going to go up, and you're going to have to pay the piper.
I was tempted, you know, to get a house on a 1/4 acre block, but then luckily I didn't, because yes, I'm in a small little unit, but I got cash in the bank, and I'm nearly debt free, you know, and that gives me more peace of mind than having a big asset, you know, that's leveraged to the hilt.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Dodger, everyone wants you to do your Australian accent and followed quickly by the London accent. Can you do that?
Hello, Bob. No, that's hang on, that's London. I'll mix up my London with me.
Oh,
hiya, Sheila. Hiya, Sheila. Do you fancy a shag?
God.
Hiya, Sheila.
Well, no. Would you mind lying down if I have one? Something like that.
That's the Australian one. What about the London one?
All right, Shan, half a sixpence. Can I be doing your chimney today, Gov? Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I am here to do nothing but a big poo.
I'm not calling Dodger Archie.
Mary Poppins.
Now you're French.
Archie.
Yeah,
French.
Dodger, now you're French.
Oh, bonjour, mon petit pois. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
God, she's going to say yes. And now you're
Moulin Rouge, Sans Plomb.
You're Italian.
Polish and French are opposite, aren't they? A lot of consonants in Polish and a lot of vowels in French.
What are you gonna do? Got no respects. Blah, 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 blah. I'm talking to you. Made get the mafia. Do you in.
Dodger,
shut up,
I think that's Spanish. I think that's Spanish.
I'll do better. Just a one cornetto.
That's
to me. Delicious ice cream from Italy. Oh, I love Italy, by the way. I love the food.
I love
it. Max, Aaron's the mascot. Max, you're going to have to super chat that request.
Jamie Oppon's gone all out for Valentine.
Yeah, any more song requests? Got to be super chats now. The freebies have gone. The
freebies are gone. Yeah. Jamie's. Well, we. Jesus, do you remember when we went shopping for Jamie for his wife's Christmas present?
No.
2 years ago, 2 Christmases ago. Back on Marcelo time days, and we did the Honey Burdette shopping. Do you remember that?
Of course, yeah. No, yeah. Sorry, I thought we were literally with him in the shopping. No, we did the Honey Burdettes shopping.
We did the Honey Burdette shopping. That was fucking hilarious.
Honey Burdette.
Strider, Honey Burdette. If you don't know it, Google it and go. don't buy it online, because in Sydney you will have a Honey Burdette retail store, and I tell you what, it's well worth taking the missus there for the shopping experience. I took my girlfriend to the one in Brisbane, and it's fucking awesome. We were there 2 hours. It's great.
Never heard of it. I'll do it.
Oh God,
mate! One in Bondi.
There's one in Bondi. Go to Honey Burdette.
Ooh,
forget your fucking Victoria's Secret shit. Honey Burdette is your Rolex of fucking lingerie.
Shocker, didn't you order some as well?
Yeah, will do.
I'd already bought some for my girlfriend. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember it didn't fit. You had to send it back.
Yeah. No, that's the most well-traveled fucking lingerie in the world.
Oh wow! Okay.
Because she took it back with her, and then no, she didn't. She left it here because she was supposed to come back. Pandemic stopped it, so I took it over to Mexico last year when I met her again.
Oh,
and then that traveled from Mexico to the United States, and then she brought it back with her when she came out in October, and she's forgotten it again. So I've got to, when I go traveling again in May, it's going to go to the UK before I go and see her in the States. And then it's going to travel around the States again. I might have to buy some fucking more for her.
Hey, Shaka, can I ask you a question?
You can ask her any questions I might not answer.
When you had that Honey Burdette kit knocking around the ship, were you ever tempted to try it on?
It won't fit, and she asked me not to.
I guess you'd know you'd stretched it.
She would know. I would stretch it.
I'd blow it out.
You know. Yeah, and it's too expensive for me to go and buy some for myself. So.
Oh dear.
Erin's hurt her ankle. What? I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, she spends time.
What's community correct? Oh, connections, not corrections. Oh, fucking hell! I'm reading that, thinking, what? I have to read it twice. Anyway,
yeah, I think we've exhausted the place of either chatters or super chatters.
Yeah, we're down to 44. Jesus Christ.
We've done our dirty deed for the day.
Max didn't want to pay you the $2 for you to do your black country accent, whatever that is.
Thank God for that. That's the worst, that is.
So, yeah, I don't know.
Life's hard. You know, $2 pays the mortgage now.
Yeah.
It's hard. Okay,
yeah,
guys. Shall I shut her down?
Oh, I think it's down to 44. I probably need to go.
Yeah, shut it down.
I got to
go. So we shall shut it down. Okay, guys. Well, thank you. Oh, hang on.
Oh yeah, no, Turtle Night, all good, man. No, I'm not having a go at you at all, man. It's all good. I'd like
no, Turtle Night, no, mate, no.
I wanted to let him know, but yeah.
No, nothing against you, Turtle Night. Nothing at all.
It's all done. It's okay. It's all.
I say so much worse shit than that. Don't worry, it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good, Turtle. Don't jump at the wrong conclusion.
Good to chat.
Okay, guys.
Okay, Strata. Good talking to you, Dodge. Everyone in the chat who is still here, thanks for hanging on with us.
And everybody who came on the panel who I can't remember now because my brain's pickled.
Dodge, if you feel like running a pre-show tomorrow, just do it. I'll jump on with you.
Yeah, I was, but I wasn't. I wasn't too sure whether or not Archie would do a show today, so I didn't do the pre-show. But yeah, I'll try and get Archie to put it up. Put it up, Archie, if he's going to do the show. I was going to do one. I texted him, but I'll do an hour before. Yeah. We'll do an hour before?
Yeah, 45. Okay. You know, whatever you're comfortable with, I'll try to represent.
Yeah, sure. I just got some electrical work to do. So
no worries.
Okay, I'm shutting her down. I'm shutting her down there, boys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Take it easy, guys.